Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now you're done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my Model X. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body Model X. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Don't dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. I'm fucking with you, don't know how to love me. I'm dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Back on my bully, back on my dish, you in the studio. Back on tequila, back on the strippers, all the groupie hoes. This could get ugly, I'm petty, I want you bad out of smoke. I'm coming crazy, baby, baby, one thing that you should know. Little baby, bounce back, act like you a stranger, Memory loss, I play it like that. Call your boys, I'm gang about that. Faded up to 42 quarters, too important. Blue dream inside the roll up, hold up. Watch me go up, leave me so stuck. I'm back and I'm better than me. One bitch on my level, ain't no question, I'm a legend, baby. Don't ever forget it. Know you see me rolling in this rose gold, so cold. Oh no, I can't fuck with lanes like you no more. Back up on the scene, out here acting foolish like I'm 17. I just bought a new whip, blow me gasoline. I just seen your new bitch, boosted my self-esteem. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Flex on my legs, and my Model X. Flex on my legs, and my
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, don't wanna find me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, and I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. Boy, you know I really love you, I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years. See, my days are cold without you. My days, and though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you. Without you, without you, I keep on running back to you. I trusted you, I trusted you. So sad, what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me. See, when I get the strength to leave you, always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you, and I'm mad because I love you. maybe you can learn to appreciate me when it all remains the same. That you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. My days are gone, baby, and though my heart can't take no more, no more, no more. See, my days are cool without you, and though my heart can't take no more, no more.
Wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off lately. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting it. In your heart, you keep trying. If the truth is not hiding, that's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it would just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile. And it's hard for me to try to doubt this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no. In my mind, I'm done fighting it. In your heart, you keep trying. And the truth we done hiding, that's just the way we are. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Like that. But I love it when we go like that. Well, maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was you, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be mad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that.
Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that cap. Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that capping. Yeah, he need be relaxing, he need did your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, I wanna hear no nagging. Made it happen. Young and I died, bottom buddy, made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, put me to my hands. Who we think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew I was coming, just still a young and I knew I'd give me some money. Know I turned nothing to something, I look at your cousin, the youngest is me and it right. And I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me down in the house, so you got to respect me. Fuck you, give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. I had it hard, but now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Richer than richer than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cars, hoes, etc. Hit 'em with pressure. My niggas won't let up. Tell them niggas to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles, I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks while you pouring the yacht. Since a young nigga, he just wanted to shot. Used to daydream about thumbing through racks. He tuck and get cold in the rack. Tears fall while he loading the strap. Seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bag, worst shit I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing green, reaching for the stars. See all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and like that bottom body beat the odds. Yeah, you love it all. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been. Ever
Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone. I should call one and go home. I've been in this club too long. The woman that I would try is happy with a good guy, but I've been drinking so much, I'ma call her anyway and say, fuck that nigga that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say fuck that nigga that you think you found. And since you picked up, I know he's not around. I'm just saying you can do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? I'm just saying you can do better. And I'll start hating only if you make me. Cups of the XO. All my people been here. I see all of my friends here. Guess she don't have the time to kick it no more. Flights in the morning. What you doing that's so important? I've been drinking so much that I'ma call you anyway and say, fuck that nigga that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say fuck that nigga that you think you found. And since you picked up, I know he's not around. I'm just saying you can do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? I'm just saying you can do better. And I'll start hating only if you make me.
Baby, I feel you don't have no baby.
You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waiting, hitting you the DM, looking violent. Talking while you come around and not silent. Through the Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. Ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin' ship it only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it.
Take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Good morning. Hey y'all. Nah, it ain't morning. I'm sorry. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Listen, it is the weekend, okay? I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful day so far. We are here today. Blessings, Ms. Lynn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Natasha. Hey, McCarla. Hey, Leah. Let's see who else we got here. Nobody, Money Boy. Hey, Sanjia. Come on with the scripture, Miss Lynn. Who else we got? Hey, Amazing. Hey, Miss Gloria. And Miss Margie. Hey, Miss Margie. All right, y'all, come on in. We're gonna get started, y'all. I'm still working on the live that I'm going to do. I am gonna come with a complete live. I want to come with a live where we discuss, and for those who was here yesterday, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm still doing my research, gathering my videos, watching some videos. It becomes a lot when you start watching all these videos on the same subject. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot. But listen, I'm going to come hopefully Monday. Hopefully Monday, I had a weekend to work on and listen to and download and stuff like that. But listen, so I want to come with a live where we go back and we talk about the arrest and incarceration of Remy Ma years and years ago. And then I also want to talk about the situation surrounding that. I also came across a video where I found out that Remy Ma's sister was also charged and incarcerated for a similar crime. And then I want to talk about the whole Remy Ma and Papu situation as far as I found some videos too where they talked about, well, him saying or talking about how he stuck around and stick and stayed with her while she was locked up. We're gonna touch on that. Then we're gonna touch on her getting out, and now them not being together allegedly due to her cheating. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about her beef with Nicki Minaj, which is kind of weird. Okay, and let me tell you why. Now, she supposedly had this beef with Nicki Minaj, and kind of find out. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday or not, but kind of find out the guy that her son is alleged to have unalived is Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin, which is a weird twist of events for me. We're gonna talk about that and what else I said. I think that was it. I think that was it. Hey Trey. All right, so yeah, so that's gonna be a real, real good live. We're gonna go back. We're gonna touch on a little history, and hopefully I'll come with that live on Monday. I'm still gathering. I'm still gathering stuff. Okay, for that. So today, what we're gonna get into is there has been a lot of reactions and responses and live streams and videos um on YouTube surrounding this whole situation with her son, and a lot of people got a lot to say now. Um, I'm still gonna say and be adamant about the fact that I think it's pretty fucked up. Hey, Melissa, I think it's pretty fucked up that people are actually coming for her uh, because of what her grown son did. Now, there has been some talk about the fact that now I don't know. And see, this is the thing. The more I research and the more I listen to, it just becomes a lot. But a lot of cases, y'all know, I back away from because it becomes too much, or it becomes too much. It becomes too grimy. It becomes to this, to that, and this is cases becoming one of those cases. But I'm adamant about sticking to this one because I just feel for I feel for Remy Ma. I honestly do. I think to be in this situation when it comes to your child is really messed up. And I just think that people coming for her the way that they are, and talking about her parenting and talking about the fact that she went to prison, and there's even a video that Trey sent me that we're gonna listen to where a guy said something about Remy Ma's spoiled son or this and the third. It's just a whole lot of talk going on. I just wanna listen to it to get a reaction to. But listen, I don't know the connection. It's being said now that this young man now it's being said that it's a murder for hire plot, right? And it's being said that uh Fat Joe could have or possibly or allegedly had something to do with it. Like I say, when stuff like this happen, all these theories, all these narratives, all these conspiracy theories start popping up. And to be honest, as a content creator, all you can really do is listen, maybe report and just make sure you say alleged. But you can't, like, honestly, to me, I'm not gonna uh entertain every notion that's put out there. Like, I'm not going to play every live stream or every video where somebody's just throwing crazy weird shit out there. Could be true, I don't know. But it has gone from the actual cops not knowing what the connection is between these two young men and the guy that was unalive to all these theories popping up. But what I deem, should I say, credible, I'll entertain. Other than that, I'm just not. Now, I do want to say that if you all, and I don't know if you all are, watching other content when it comes to the situation, if you see anything as far as a live stream or a video that you think I should see or maybe react to, send it to me in my email. My email is always strolling across the screen. Don't bring Joey Craig. Good night. Okay, how has he got a good name and you calling him Joey Craig? What the hell? You said that Joey Craig. Where that name come from? But anyway, y'all, let's get into what we're gonna get into today. And I'm gonna keep covering this as things pop up, as things come out. And like I say, I hopefully we will be coming Monday with that live stream, that very detailed live stream about the history. Now, what we're gonna react to is I got several videos I want us to listen to, right? Just to get a little, insight. I didn't know that was his nickname. I had no clue, Melissa. I did not know. Let's see what the likes are looking like before I get started. We got 30 in the building with 32 likes, and I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for hitting the like button. Also, feel free to support the channel. The super chat button works, Cash App, or PayPal. Okay, so thank y'all so much for supporting the live stream. Super chat, super thanks, all of that works on this channel. This channel is monetized. Okay, so with that being said, listen. So we're gonna get into a couple of videos. Now, hey, Miss Ann, happy Friday. Yes. So listen, the guy that we listened to on yesterday, the straight from the, and I don't have any moderators do it. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be dropping links. Okay. All right, so let me see who I'm gonna react to first. I think I'm gonna do these videos first because his live stream, he did another live stream, y'all, and apparently he's in his feelings because of the bloggers and what they're having to say about this. Okay, thank you, E Brooks. Do me a favor, baby. Let me see which one I'm gonna react to first. Let's see. I'm gonna react to the one. Okay, I'm gonna react to this one first, and then I'm gonna react to the one Trey sent me. Okay, and I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna speed these videos up because they are short, but I want to get through them so we can get to the live stream of the guy who we listened to on yesterday, straight from the pen. Oh, was it straight from the pen? Tales from the pen. Tales from the pen, who says he is a friend of the victim, D Block. Okay, so his live is an hour long, and I want to get into that, but I want to get into these videos first. So the first content creator, E Brooks, is King AK 47, and that's KING King, capital AK. That's a separate word. AK 47, and that's 47 spelled out, not the number 47. King AK 47. 47 spelled out. Okay, if you can find that link
Blood cousins
for me
to Nicki Minaj's husband.
All right, honey, hold on. If you can find that link for me, ebooks, and drop it in the chat. Y'all know I always drop the links of content creators whose content I react to. I always drop the link. Give y'all the option of, thank you, Brooks. Give y'all, you know him? Oh, you watch him? See, this is the thing. That's why I say y'all be everywhere. So I always drop the links of the content creators whose content I react to. Okay, I think it's YouTube etiquette on my for what I feel. if you're gonna react to somebody's content, you can at least share their link, share them out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I give y'all the option of going over, checking them out, maybe subscribing and supporting or whatever. So this is the first one we're gonna react to, y'all. And the title of his video is Remy Ma's son killed Nicki Minaj husband Kenneth Petty's cousin D Block for hire. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let me make sure. Once again, happy Friday to everybody. Thank you so much for being in this live stream. You could be anywhere else on these YouTube streets, but you chose to be here. And I honestly appreciate it. Be safe, eat roots. All right, so let's listen, y'all. I'm going to speed it up just an inch. Just an inch. All right.
Boy, it's just got real. By the time we hit the end of this video, we gonna come to some understanding. But I got an update on Remy, my son, killing D Block. And man, just make sure y'all in for the ride. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. We finna get right into it. So apparently, D Block, the OG drug kingpin that was killed by Remy, my son, and another one of his affiliates in the murder for hire, is blood cousins to Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, man. Now, Nicki ain't making the rumors and speculation, which this is not rumor, this is New York law, but I'm a blogger, this is street rumors. She didn't make it no better because she decided to go on Twitter and say, call Webb. No, she said that on Instagram, call Webb. Webb is Queen's Flip's cousin. Webb is a big guy who can probably, you feel me? And she said, who up? Now, with people not understanding about what Nicki said, who up, and I feel like this was absolutely stupid, is she said this at 9:30 at night, Eastern time. What do you mean, who up? So people in the comment section are like, what type of question is that, Nicki? Of course we're wide awake and all that. And I'm like, Twitter's so lost because I don't think she quite meant who up. As in, who up? Not sleep, but who up, if you know what I mean. Now, let's look at
Now, this is the thing. Like, our people. Listen, first of all, so what, Leah? Okay. Hey, Ayana. This is my first. Oh, welcome, Ayana. This is your first time being on the Crime Adjusted. Thank you for joining, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So listen, this is the thing. So, am I correct in saying, because y'all know I don't be up on this stuff as far as celebrity stuff and stuff like that. I hear stuff, I see stuff, and it's just with the celebrity, shit that goes on. It's just, I honestly just I can't. But, okay, so y'all let me know in the chat. Is it Nicki Minaj's husband? What is his name? Petty somebody. Isn't he locked up? Yay or nay in the chat. Nicki Minaj's husband is locked up, right? I think. Y'all let me know. My thing
He is not locked up.
He's not. What? So is he like? Okay, because I know he was going through some court stuff.
He had a probation violation, but that's cleared up. Where he was arguing with one of them niggas from Migos.
Okay, so he's not locked up. Okay, so this is the thing. So apparently with what has come out as far as Remy Ma's son having, something to do with the, unaliving of this guy, now all of a sudden she wants to take the social media and be an asshole. And when I say be an asshole, I mean this. If Nicki Minaj or her husband is planning on doing something or planning on retaliating or planning on, doing whatever, why would you do it over the internet? First of all, let the law do what it does. And I know it's some type of street code and all this type of bullshit. See, I don't recognize or resonate with none of that type of bullshit. I just don't. And I think that when, celebrities that's supposed to be at this put on these pedestals. And believe me, it's some idiots out there that has put this woman on the pedestal. Now, this is going on. Now you want to, start doing this weird shit on the internet that could probably in the long run get you fucked up. I don't understand why they do that. Like, I don't understand why they put themselves in these type situations. But okay, you want to be, because you done had your little tips with Remy Ma, you done found out that her son could possibly be the person that unalive your nothing ass husband and anybody that's, I don't give a fuck who you are. Hell, you can be Obama. If you fuck with a child in an inappropriate manner, you ain't shit. Okay? So Nicki Minaj, your husband, ain't shit. So since this young man allegedly unalived your husband's cousin, now you want to stand up. Okay, all right. Do the damn thing. Because, see, you people don't get it. Y'all go around here doing all this weird shit and think because you got money that you can get out of shit. My thing is, if you're going to do something, do it. Why are you all on the internet with all these, calls for action and things of that nature? I don't get it. But, hey, it is what it is.
This. Now, people would be saying, why would Nicki say who up and all this? Well, because D-Block people is going on a rampage on Instagram, all of them. It's a lot of these dudes. And don't forget, D-Block, Nicki, Kenneth Petty, they all from the same hood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that's going on a rampage saying RIP D-Block and get a boo boo boo. But then when you look on the other side, it's a lot of them talking crazy. Yeah, whoop-de whoop, whoop-de whoop. So that would provoke somebody like Nicki to be like, okay, well, y'all talking, but who up though? Like, y'all talking all this mess about D-Block was killed. And now remember, this ain't all over the internet at this time. This is going around New York. So yeah, okay, so what? They killed D-Block, but who up though? You feel what I'm saying? Now, which makes it even more worse is that people gonna realize that Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma been having a feud. You know what I mean? And a lot of people thought that the feud was just some on wax stuff. No. And we ain't here to, it make nobody look bad. But at the end of the day, the question remains: they had this beef, right? Remy and Nicki. How in the world does Remy Ma's son get arrested for the murder of Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin, D-Block? Let's get into it. So I told y'all that a lot of people thought D-Block snitched. Then I had people coming to my comments talking about AK don't know what he's talking about. Man, shut up, bro. Because they're starting to come out with it, bro. That a lot of people was questioning, like I said, how was D-Block getting out and all that. But to come to find out, the whole time after D-Block died, they found out who the real snitch is, and the real snitch is still locked up. Somebody like Webb would know this. I hope his 4th, 5th name come up, but I ain't gonna put people's name in there. I'm only gonna talk about the celebrities and I ain't gonna do all that. So at the end of the day, all these people are from the Bronx, right? You got Remy, all that. I heard about Sex Money Murder. I ain't trying to say nobody that or nothing like that. Kenneth, D-Block, they all from the same block. D-Block got killed in his hood, which is also Nicki Minaj's hood and Kenneth Petty's hood. A lot of this stems from allegedly.
Monica.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say. I'm gonna just sum up some BS. Okay, so Rick Ross was bought to a certain place. From Rick Ross being bought to this certain place, it divided a certain place. Now remember, Rick Ross and 50 didn't like each other at that time. So a lot of people wasn't feeling somebody bringing Rick Ross to somebody. They tried to shoot a video shoot, shut it down, all that. In the midst of that, somehow, some way, after it divided everything, Remy Ma ended up getting stabbed up. But don't forget, 50 was messing with a lot of people, and Nicki was messing with 50. So a lot of this, and that's just bare minimum of what I'm gonna give y'all, because I ain't about to be up here solving okay. I ain't finna do none of that. At the end of the day, on my channel, this is all it is. But I feel like it's gonna come out because if all these New York people is hitting me up, come on, man, all this finna come out anyway. So I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, AK up here solving cases. I don't want to hear. Oh, AK up here snitching. Shut up. In the midst of that, D-Block out here doing this thing. He now mind you, it's a beef going on. He doing this thing. People think he starts snitching. Somehow, allegedly, because he's still innocent until proven guilty, Remy, my son, gets on the hit for this dude. And it's mighty coincidental, don't you think? And now Remy, my son, is locked up. for the murder of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. Boy, this don't make no sense, man. I'll tell you what. And a lot of people was getting on my comments talking about Remy this, why you always on the women, man. Listen, man, the woman was clearly in the streets, bro. I'm the type of channel where I'm gonna get on women, I'm gonna get on men. She had a baby daddy, you know what I mean? Her baby daddy looked just like her son. You feel what I'm saying? Just like her son. Her baby daddy is from the same area to where Rick Ross came. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess to not get to her, somehow she got stabbed up and all that. Listen, you a woman that's in the streets, you getting stabbed up, then you allegedly shoot somebody, then you get all this time. Where was the son at? Oh, and Papoose don't got nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Now, see, you know what? It's just for me. And let me go and take my good powder right quick. I know that ain't good for me. Y'all don't see me. It's gonna be a long day. I'm so glad you're feeling okay, Miss Carla. I am so glad you're feeling good today, baby. So glad your procedure went fine. Everything went okay. And I'm glad you're back with us today. All right, y'all. Let me take this good part because I'm sorry. Maybe this is why I'm so invested in this. Because, you know, normally I just let shit like this go. Because I know it's going to be a whole lot of. Okay? I do. I know that. Hold on a minute, y'all. How yours true, girl? All right. So listen. There's a saying that was understood. What is it? I can't think of the direct quote right now, but it's a saying out there that hints toward was understood don't need to be said, right? What's understood don't need to be said, something like that. But my thing is this. Okay, so we know that Remy Ma was in the streets. We know Remy Ma was a rapper. We know Remy Ma went to prison for 6 years doing a very important time doing in her son's life. We know this. And with us knowing this, and knowing that by her going to prison and being away from her child during those years could have had an effect on him, right? Thank you, Sanjia. Thank you, baby. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. So my thing is this: we all know that Remy Ma going to prison during those very very important child raising years of her son. We know this. We get it. We know that he probably, you know, suffered behind that. We do. I get it. She fucked up. She was out there in them streets. She did what she did. You know what I'm saying? She fucked up. She went to prison, and she probably still to this day, is pretty much regretting or suffering certain consequences because of that. My thing is this: I just don't feel like when um a child, and when I say a child, I'm talking about an adult child. Even though our kids grow up and they're considered adults, they are still our children, right? And so I just don't agree with, and I would never be okay with, unless that mother is proven to have had some direct knowledge of or aided that child in committing a crime. I do not agree with people all of a sudden wanting to, throw jabs at the mama and drag the mama and saying, "Oh, you went to prison, so because you went to prison, your son turned out to be this and that and the third." Could be. It could be. It could be the reason why her son, if he allegedly committed this crime, why he turned out the way he turned out. But my thing is, and I know social media, and I know these people do what they need to do when it comes to social media and making their coin. But I think it's disgusting. I honestly have to say it and put it out there. I don't care who it is. I think it's disgusting for people to the woman already going through it. And don't get it twisted. Like I get it. The family of the guy that was unalive, they're going through as well. I pray for both sides. But what I do know is that as a mother, this woman is going through. Just like I don't feel like nobody should be dragging the victim. I honestly don't. They coming out saying he was a snitch and this and that and the third. He was a drug pin. Now, as far as the drug pin situation, the kingpin or whatever, I mean the cops are saying that. So, if that's being said, or alleged or whatever. I don't know. But to come out and just drag don't drag the victim either, but definitely don't drag Remy, because Remy's not the one that, if her son did it, she's not the one that pulled the trigger. And if there's no evidence that she told her son to go do it, or gave him the gun to go do it, or encouraged him to go do it, why are you dragging her? And why are you bringing up the fact that, hey, you were locked up so your son turned out to be shit? That's basically what these people are saying. And I just got to put it out there that I don't think that's right. But hey, to each his own, and everybody has their opinion. But let's listen to what he got to say.
I've been told Papoose has nothing to do with nothing. And I think for real, that's why Papoose ain't in the picture no more. We can hear about all this, Remy cheated, all that. Look, that's later in life. Before you cheat, something got to start right. I think Papoose was starting to realize what was going on and was slithering itself off the way, man.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to conspiracy theories and folks all of a sudden put out this extra shit. Now, it's been said that Papoose and Remy not together because she cheated. Now, all of a sudden, and he's not the only one. This is what I'm talking about. He's not the only one that's not coming out saying, oh, Papoose realized that Remy wasn't shit. She was still in the street. She had this going on. She had that going on. The son wasn't shit, and he got tired of it, and that's why he dipped out. This is all what these people are coming up with now. That this has happened. Well, I put the blame on her, and now his real fault. And that's the thing, St. Jill. Nobody's gonna come out and say, okay, so this woman fucked up. She made a mistake. She went to prison. But this young man had a whole daddy. Now, I want to know, and I want to find out for myself. I don't want nobody to tell me no lie. I want to know if when she got locked up, because see, when she went to prison, he was her only child. He was her only child. So when he went to prison, who actually took the responsibility of raising him? That's what I want to know. And it may have been said on the show, but I don't remember if it was said, or I don't know. I don't know. But if when she went to prison, if that young man wasn't with his daddy, that's fucked up, because this is the thing. Not only was she in prison, but he's a young man. And in a perfect world, which I know we don't live in, I feel as though if his dad was able and not out there in the streets himself, fucking up, he should have had his son. But ain't nobody gonna talk about that. They're gonna put it all on her. We as women, when it comes to our children, we take the blunt of everything. And I mean everything. You think the mama had them. Okay, Melissa. But yeah, when it comes to our children and our children fucking up, baby, they will put it on the mama quick. They will put it, and when I say that, I mean social media, I mean the court of public opinion, all of that. They put it on the mama. Now, where was his daddy? Since y'all want to come out here and y'all want to drag this lady, where was his daddy? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about the daddy. This dude said the boy looked just like the daddy. Where was he?
Papoose knew this day was gonna come. I believe it, and I believe he didn't want nothing to do with it. First of all, this ain't my son. Second of all, I'm being loyal to a girl who ain't even loyal. Third of all, if you ain't grew up, you see what I'm saying?
How are you speaking on what Papoose thinks or feels? I got a video saved that I'm gonna get into Monday of this man saying how he felt about the situation with Remy Ma. And I don't know what he's saying now, that she supposedly cheated, which I gotta say as a woman, that's fucked up, Remy. Like, honestly, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it a book. And that's what I'm gonna do when it comes to this case. I ain't taking now. It may seem like I'm taking Remy's side, but Remy ain't got no side because Remy ain't the one that did this. I'm just standing up for Remy as a woman and as a woman who raised her children and fucked up. And now everybody gonna drag her because of what her son did. And I think that's fucked up. But I got to say it, Remy Ma, with the cheating stuff, the cheating allegations, if the shit is true, and this man stood by you while you was locked up, this man stood by you when you got out, this man married you, you had this baby, he assisted you in raising your son, I think that's fucked up. But hey, we all fuck up. Y'all fuck up. But does Papoose really feel the way that this guy's saying? How do we know this? Has he come out and said it? I'm going to look for it. I am definitely going to look for it. Because now you got people out here speaking for Papoose. Talking about how he feel. He knew this was going to happen. He knew that was going to happen. Hell, the man stuck with a woman that was locked up. He stood by her side while she was in prison. He knew years ago what she was about. He knew years ago what she was capable of. He stuck around. Come on, people. Dude she cheated with wasn't hitting on biscuits and grits. I get that. She fucked up. But what I'm saying is, don't try to take this situation and say, oh, Papoose knew this and that. He knew years ago what she was about, what she did, what she came with. He knew, and he stuck around. Monica said children are surrounded by peer pressure. It's up to them to take the right path, and some are raised really good. Miss Monica, you better say it. You better say it.
I'm cool on this. I don't got time. I don't got the, you know what I mean? I just don't got the time for it. Oh, and before I forget, Remy, my baby daddy name is Sensei. Sensei is the father of the boy that's locked up right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I was told a lot more, but there's no way I could get on my channel and just say all that, bro. But hey, look, I'm telling y'all gonna start hearing about exactly what I'm saying. It's getting out there in the Bronx versus Queens may be reignited, bro, because a lot of people, from what I've been told, thought, and some of them could have knew that Remy's son had something to do with G Block's death. But it ain't nothing like getting for show proof. It ain't nothing like, oh, so it's stamped. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comment section. King AK47 Voice of the Streets. That's all you getting over here.
Now, he did a video before this.
Join the Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma.
Hold on a minute. This guy right here, he did a video.
Or
This video was dropped a day ago, but he did a video when it first hit, and I didn't see it, so we're gonna listen to it. So just keep in mind that the video, hey, just Kim, just keep in mind that the video we just listened to, the one we getting ready to listen to, was done a day before. Actually, he did both videos in the same day, but I'm sort of kind of going out of order. So let's listen to the video he dropped when it first hit, okay? Because that one we just listened to was the second. Let's listen to the first one, okay?
now, by the end of the video, we're gonna put everything together because it's a weird rumor that's going around this too. But before we begin, I want everybody to make sure they hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the like for me, hit that subscribe, and let's get into it, man.
It's exclusive breaking news. Fox News' Lisa Evers has learned from multiple police and law enforcement sources that the son of rapper Remy Ma, 23-year-old Jason J. Scott, along with another man, have each been charged with first-degree murder, 2 counts of weapons possession, and reckless endangerment. The charges are in connection with the June 7, 2021 murder of 47-year-old Darius Gullibo in Queens. Investigators are looking into the possibility if that was a murder for hire. An arraignment is expected later today in Queens County Courthouse. We're going to have much more on this breaking story coming up at 5 p.m.
So as y'all can see, Remy Ma's son is arrested for killing a kingpin named D-Block. Now this kingpin wasn't nothing to play with, and he has kingpin friends, family. Word on the street is they want revenge for this murder that happened in 2021. Now they say it's a murder for hire. Everybody gonna be in outrage. Oh, why is the kid? When you got parents like Remy and she dating Papoose, how is this boy?
You know what I'm curious about? Who put the murder for hire tag on it? Because in the news, the news. I'm talking about the news, not the YouTube, but the news. And the news articles that I read and things of that nature, I'm trying to remember if they put the tag on it, the murder for hire. Because like I said, when it comes to situations like this, once it hit YouTube, baby, you get all kind of narratives, you get all kind of spins, you get all type of conspiracies. And I'm just saying, it just blows up out of control. That's why I'm so glad that YouTube ain't the court of law. Because a lot of people will be fucked up. Now I gotta, that's another thing I gotta write down. I gotta see if the news is actually pinning it as a murder for hire.
Still in the streets, murder for hire. Come on now, let's not be naive to the situation. How many of us went to the streets when our parents had us in a good situation? Money don't change nothing, man. We living in a time and era where these kids can have whatever they want. How many rich kids do we see all the time trying to be street? Look at T.I. Son King. We can't keep doing that.
And that's true. And that's true. But then you came back on the video that we just listened to. Because let's just be clear. The woman went to prison, right? She got out. She got out doing the right thing as far as her son, her husband, up until she cheated. And she had another baby. So that means she was taking care of her son. I think probably giving him too much to compensate for not being around. Hey, come on now. That's why this other guy probably saying he's a spoiled brat, because she was probably giving him too much because of the guilt that she was feeling for not being around for so many years. Now you sitting here stating right here that a child can have it all, can have the money, can have the parents, can have the house, can have this and that and third, and will still go out on the street. So what changed your mind? Because that's true. It's a lot of rich kids that go out here and commit crimes. There's a lot of kids that their parents figured that they doing all the right things and giving them everything they need and everything they want, and they still go out here and commit crimes. Now you said that right there, but then the video after this, you coming for her for what he did. Make it make sense. I heard the hit from the news, true, but I still saw it on YouTube. So you did see it, like actually on the news where it said murder for hire. That's all I want to know, Melissa, because I was wondering where they got that narrative from. Maybe just the ones I listened to didn't put it that way. But okay.
You can be a good parent and still fail.
You can be a good parent, but yet you can be a good parent and your child may turn out to do something like this. But on the next video, you coming for what changed is what I'm saying. You speaking facts right here. Because I know for a fact, my son, he went out and did some dumb shit before he left this earth. He did some dumb shit. Shit that me, his daddy, my daddy, and my Tony had to spend money to fix. Because he made dumb decisions. When we know that he didn't have to make those decisions. But he was human too, and he made mistakes. Right? So I know that a parent can feel like they're doing all they can for their child, and their child still go out and make wrong decisions. Hell, we did it. We did it. Our parents did for us, gave us, and we still went out and made dumb decisions. And that's true. And that's what you're saying here. But then the video we just listened to, you turned it all around. Sometimes I'm drinking too. Oh Lord, Melissa, is he? I forgot you knew this guy. He drinks. Oh God. Melissa. Girl, I did. Okay, Melissa, thank you for that little information, girl, because it makes sense. Because I'm not understanding how you can come one day with this narrative and then come back the next day and just put it all on this woman. It wasn't making sense to me. But okay, you say he drinks. All right. Let me get E-Bruce if you can, baby. If you're not driving, please drop his link again. Y'all go check him out. I like the guy. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not gonna sit up here and just hear some dumb shit and not say anything. Okay, I don't usually react to a person if I don't like listening to them because the shit is I can't do it. Like if I can't listen to you, I'm not gonna react. But wine and tequila, girl, shut up, Melissa. It's the drunks on YouTube for me. I can't do it. That's why I'm gonna start coming on this bitch drunk. I'm gonna start coming on this bitch drunk on buzz balls. That's what I'm gonna do. I cannot. Okay.
Because we live in times where these boys, from what I'm hearing about Remy, my son, been in the streets, been active. The question is, where did the murder for hire come from? So that means people talking. Or they was real loose. And the police took their time, took 3 years to gather all the information and all that. He better be
what you say, Melissa? See, truth, I've been wanting to mention him to you, but I didn't think you would like him. See, that's the thing. Y'all should stop. Y'all should stop trying to, I know y'all know me a little bit, but I can be a little unpredictable. I can. So if even if you think I won't like the person, like if you want to send me something of a particular content creator, even if you look at that person and say what you think, just send it to me anyway. Because if I don't like it, you'll know it because I won't react. But I mean, the dude is cool. See, for me, it's all about the delivery. Like if I can stand listening to you, right, and I can resonate with at least a little bit of what you're saying, I give you a chance. You get what I'm saying? So just send it to me anyway, just to see. You know what I'm saying? My session to turn my phone off so they won't call me for work. I know that right, man. It's a weekend, damn it. He's way more disrespectful than Trey. Oh, is he? Well, hell, if I can deal with Trey, you should know I can deal with him. If I deal with Trey, the hell, Trey is awful. He's awful. Thank me, Gloria. Y'all go over and check him out. He cool. I can deal with him. I can also say what I got to say about what he say. Okay.
Worried because I'm starting to hear that this Kingpin got some people in jail too. This Kingpin wasn't no little Kingpin. But let's go to the article so we can continue to read more and see what's going on. Son of Remy Ma arrested for 2021 Queens murder. Remy Ma's son has been charged with murdering a man in Queens in 2021, police said Wednesday. Jason Scott, 23, and the second suspect, Richard Seigert, 22, were charged Tuesday with first-degree murder for the June 7, 2021 shooting death of 47-year-old ex-con Darius Gilbo. The victim was confronted by two men who opened fire at 148th and Rockaway Boulevard in South Jamaica. Gilbo, struck multiple times in the head and chest, was rushed by medics to Jamaica Hospital but could not be saved. So these boys was about 18, 19 when this happened. I'm talking about, you cannot make this up, how young they was. It looks like they was wrapped up in some beef, and they may have got paid off to do this dude in. Let's continue. So Gilbo served 3 terms in state prison, 2 for selling drugs and 1 for robbery. Record show. It wasn't clear what sparked the fatal shooting. In 2020, the victim was busted by the state attorney's general office in a 54 suspect drug sweep called Operation Heatwave that focused on drug dealing in upstate Jefferson County. This is where a lot of people start to question. You was busted in 2020. You already had priors and everything, and somehow you got out. So now was people suspecting that D-Block, Gilbo, was snitching. I don't know how true that is. And from him snitching, a beef had got created between him and his dudes and the dudes that got snitched on, and they wanted revenge on him snitching, and they killed him. And this was Remy Ma and the son and the friend come in that by getting paid to initiate the killing. Now, that's just a rumor. He's still gonna have family and friends though.
Melissa said Trey honestly not disrespectful until you bother him. AK, you can disagree with him and he will cut you clean out and block you. Oh, wow. Well, blame it on the alcohol, Melissa. You say he be a little tipsy, so maybe it's the alcohol. I don't know. Or maybe he's just that type of person that don't want to be disagreed with. I mean, maybe he might hear this and don't like what I got to say. And I'm just saying, like, I don't be worrying about that type of shit. Like, if you gonna get mad at me for my thoughts and opinions. Hey, cool. So he go live too. I guess I can look and see if he go live, but I, that's crazy. Who named Trey? Leah, what? Y'all be losing me, baby. Y'all really do. Who named this guy named Trey too? Who named Trey? This guy? Oh wow. Wait a minute. King AK-47. Oh, you watch him too, Leah?
It's people that still gonna want justice behind whatever the hell happened. Street justice. Let's continue. That takedown involved 3 separate indictments, and Gilbo, who's the street name D-Block, was a supplier for a trio of Jefferson County dealers, officials charged at the time. Scott, who lives in Bronx, police said, is one of Remy Ma's 2 children. He has been on Riker Island ever since his arrest last month on a weapons charge. Cops arrested him in Queens for allegedly carrying a loaded .40 caliber Glock with an extended magazine. He was also in possession of liquid promethazine, according to cops. And then that's where they get the Remy Ma. We ain't gonna worry about all that. A couple questions. I'm not sure if they said this man. I'm not sure what they said about this man. I find it ironic that how he kept getting out and away with things. You all in drug indictments, you got priors and you out. So that's what speculates a lot of what's going on now. If you go on Facebook and you go to some New York people, they speculate that this dude D-Block was a straight up snitch. They could be wrong though. Who knows? I'm not stamping that. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Remy Ma son is done because there's a lot of people speculating Papoose ain't helping with this at all. Your mama cheated on me. You ain't my son. Hey, and there's a lot of people speculating because if you go to the timeline and everything, that this was being knew about. And in reality, speculation. Now people want to come in. Hey, Cameron Poole, good to see you, girl. This is why you never put kid on. Amen. Speculation that Papoose ain't fuck you and your son. You cheated on me, so I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. This and that and the third. Speculation now. All these people out here speaking for this man. Speaking about how he feel. He ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. He knew about it. That's why he left. But I thought he left because she cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just cannot. This is why it was problems. And go to the timeline of when this happened in 2021. And go to the timeline of Remy Ma and Papoose really starting to, have, you know what I mean? It all looked like it makes sense. So there's a lot of people on social media speculating that Papoose ain't helping. He gonna leave him out there for dry. He don't want to get into it because he know that D-Block still got people, regardless of what D-Block did. If the snitching allegations is true, y'all don't know that. Y'all do not know this. True, you have to see the videos King AK did on. I don't have time, Lisa. I really don't have time. I ain't even get into that Drake and Kendrick shit when it was out there. It's just be too much, Melissa. If I listen. Okay, Melissa. All right, girl. Snitching allegations ain't true. It's still people who heavy hitters, ain't nothing to play with, that ride with this dude. You see what I'm saying? Now, New York might be on fire after this because it's always cool to think you know what happened until people start getting arrested. I don't think people understand, Cam, and you do because you are a content creator, girl. It's you have to pick your battles. You have to pick your battles, and you have to pick your damn content, and you have to pick what you put out. What you react to or respond to, whatever. Because it'd be too much. Y'all notice. That's why I'm so glad that y'all are the type of subscribers that go to other channels to get this and that and the third that you don't touch on. Like, I ain't even know y'all. I ain't know none of y'all even knew who this guy was. I'm glad y'all. Now, when I do start covering something like a particular content creator or whatever, I be glad, or a particular, topic or whatever, I be glad y'all know about it. I do. I be glad y'all know about the content creator. I be happy y'all be knowing some shit, but I'm glad y'all go out there and everywhere on YouTube, cause baby, I can't do it all. I can't cover it all. Some of it I just refuse to cover, like that Kendrick and Drake shit. That's Trey type of shit. I can't. But yeah,
It'd be a lot, It'd be a lot. And then when you start watching this stuff and you start watching video after video after video on the same topic, oh my God, it can get so, it could just have your brain just fried. Just fried.
So Remy Ma life, it is not just safe. She gonna have to move with precaution. The son and the dude who got arrested, they gonna have to be in jail, looking over their shoulder all the time. You might not know who is, because what it sounds like is the son and the friend got paid off by a group to kill him, and now y'all take the brunt of it. And it sounds like somebody telling on all this, from how we just laid out everything and how this is 3 years later and everything. It sounds like somebody may be cooperating, or they got a tip from somewhere which landed these dudes in prison. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This situation is absolutely insane. It is absolutely crazy. You're going to see a lot of people go at Remy Ma. You're going to see a lot.
You know what's crazy though? I'm gonna tell you what's really crazy. So the son is already, when the son got charged with this unaliving, he was already locked up on Rikers Island, right? And Rikers Island ain't no place for no very, very grown ass man, much less a little 23-year-old. So he up in now. He in too deep. Rikers Island ain't no joke. So listen, he was already locked up on gun charges, right? Still been locked up. I'm curious as to why he was still locked up. I know his bond was like, his bail was like $500,000. Would have been like $50,000 to get him out. I know that Remy Ma got that money. I don't know why. You know for sure why she let him stay there. My opinion, maybe she said, you know what, you're gonna learn your lesson. I don't know. But let's just think about this though. Why people coming up with all these theories and things of that nature. If he got locked up on gun charge, think about it. Okay, he's a 23-year-old ignorant little boy, and that's what he is. That's what he is. I used to call my son that all the time. You just young and ignorant, right? He was young, ignorant, trying to play grown, wasn't grown for real, right? So he gets locked up on gun charges. Has anybody even thought about the fact that maybe the gun that he got caught with was the actual weapon that he used? If he did this, if he committed this crime, the gun that he got locked up with could allegedly be the weapon. And they tested it, and it came back to be the actual, M weapon. That's a possibility. Why people talking about this person snitched, that person snitched. See, I always think deeper, and I always like overthink. Cause I'm thinking that, cause this is the thing. If this young man and his friend committed this crime, why did it take cops 3 years to arrest them on those charges? Why? Why did it take 3 years? If the neighborhood knew, if this person knew, if that person knew, why? And it was on filmed on camera. Why did it take 3 years for them to arrest this young man? Why? Because it's a possibility that when his slow ass got locked up, he still had that gun. If he did it. If he did it. Just saying. Thank me, Mom.
People call out Papoose. You're going to see a lot of people call out every goddamn body behind this one. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to believe that the son.
Just can you say he wouldn't get a bond if it was the. Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. And then too, it may not have, like I say, he did have, he did have, I don't know what his bond is now since he got these new charges. But when he got locked up on the gun charges, his bond was $500,000. I don't know if them figuring out that it could have been an M weapon. I don't know how long it took for them to determine that. I don't know. All I know is before he got these new charges, his bond was $500,000. His bail was $500,000. Someone that's used the weapon instead. Exactly, Monica. And do, especially somebody young and dumb. He could have bought the gun from someone that just got caught up. Well, that's true too.
But and the friend was hired killers, man. And they got hired to kill somebody they had nothing to do with. This dude kept getting out of prison left and right, raising eyebrows by everybody, like, what's going on? And hell, let's speak on the other situation. It might have just been the person that he robbed as well. They said he robbed somebody a year before he got killed. You see what I'm saying, too? So, and this dude was all in the streets doing things, too. He may have ran off with a pack. He may have robbed somebody. He may have did somebody in, too, which made people want revenge. We'll have more on it later. King AK47, Voice of the Streets. Let me know y'all comments about this in the comment section.
Okay, y'all.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.
That's it for that. I'm going to keep up with him on his channel, baby, because I can actually tolerate him. And he seems to know, he apparently is getting reached out to by, people from the Bronx and Queens and things of that nature. So I'm going to keep up with his content on this, okay? Let's go to the next video. So that was him. Let's go to the video that Trey actually sent me. And I don't know if I got him on. I got Miss Gloria. Okay, so I got Kim. Okay, so listen. The name of this content. Now, did somebody drop his? I need his drop one more time. I need AK. What's his name? King AK47. I need a mod to drop his link one more time before we move on. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check him out. Or if you want to go over there and check him out. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you're interested in his content. And I don't know if it's gonna get dropped. I probably have to do it myself. But so the next person we're gonna react to, his name is Poetic, I guess, Flacko. Poetik, Flacko, Flakko. And if I have to, I'll drop his link. We're gonna listen to him.
During the Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma rap beef, Nicki.
Hold on a minute. We're gonna listen to him next. But you know what? Before, because I be listening and I have to hear. So before I do that, let me drop these links, y'all. Let me drop these links first. Oh, thank you. Ooh, there you go, Ask Question. Thank you, Ask Question. So that's the guy we just listened to, y'all. If y'all want to check him out. So Ask Questions. If you can, drop this link for me, boo. I appreciate you. His name is Poetic, Poetik, Flacko, Flakko. Drop his link for me as well. This is who we're about to listen to now, y'all.
During the Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma rap beef, Nicki Minaj dropped a song called No Frauds. And there's a line in that song that's more important today than it ever was. Addressed for Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj would say, what type of bum shoot a friend over a rack? What type of mother leave her son over a stack? This was a diss at Remy Ma going to jail for almost a decade for shooting her friend because the friend allegedly stole $1,000 from her. Remy Ma was actually very outspoken against the narrative that Nicki Minaj was trying to paint, that she was a deadbeat mother who left her son over $1,000. Well, Remy Ma will respond back to this and claim, like, that's not true. Even $1,000 story isn't true. And she definitely wasn't absent from her son's life. As a matter of fact, she was actually actively involved in her son's life, and she spoiled him. She took good care of him. And they actually spent a lot of birthdays together.
When everything happened, where they were saying, "Oh, Remy's gonna go back to jail," like with the stupid dumbass story with the girl.
You know about that?
He called me going crazy. Like, I will go crazy on he has a bad temper. I will go crazy on anybody. They're not gonna take you away from my sister like they did to me. Like, he was like he has anger issues, and it's hard. It's hard. And then even when I got into the beef with old girl, and she was saying, whatever, who leaves their kid over money? Like, first of all, like, I was okay because I'm like, I know what the situation is. But he's a kid, so if he goes to school and he gets into an argument with somebody, like, it's times when he came home from school like, what happened? Oh, somebody said this, and that to me, and I whooped it. I'm like, yo, when I catch this, I had to really, like, baby, that, like, what our situation is, but kids, it's so hard when you're dealing with children because you don't, it's a whole nother person. And then he has a lot of me in him.
Remy Ma, the woman who went to jail for.
Now, Sanjia, do you watch this guy or did you just hit the link to go take a glance? Because he's definitely not skinny, but I don't think he's that, I mean, I don't think he's ugly. I think he's definitely not skinny. He's not. But I don't think he's ugly either. But that's just my opinion. Thank you, Miss Gloria. You watch him? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm reacting to these people. I didn't even know y'all knew these people. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. He be pushing the line. Now, with that being said, Sanjay, I'm looking at a comment, right? So I'm looking at this video, right? So I'm looking at a comment that popped up, right? Because I didn't click on the comments, but this one popped up. Thank you, Miss Gloria. And it says, now I don't know what he's gonna say because I haven't watched the video. Because Trey sent it to me earlier this morning. I had a chance to watch it. But there's a comment that says, and I agree with this wholeheartedly. I agree with this comment. And I don't know if they were putting this comment talking about him or someone else, right? But it says, putting out theories with zero evidence is mad irresponsible, especially with people's lives and freedoms at stake. Do better. And I'm going, that's going to be my, my actual quote for this content. Like, you can't, it's just so crazy. All right, so let's listen.
Shooting her friend over $1,000 would admit that her son has severe anger issues and he has the very same demons that she's been battling her entire life with anger. He has those demons in her as well. Now, here's the thing. Remy Ma felt guilty, right? She went to jail. She probably wasn't there, in a capacity that she wanted to be. So she probably let a lot of things slide, right? She probably let him get away with a lot.
And I said that. I said because, she's a mom and she did go to prison and was away from him for so many years. Me being a mom, I can resonate with that because I've never been to prison. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that when it came to my kids, I felt guilty about staying in a situation with their dad that I maybe should have left a long time before I actually did. And I felt like they suffered or went through some things that they shouldn't have gone through, right? Because I made the choice to stay. So once I left, and once it was just me and them, and I felt this guilt, I will say that I overcompensated. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Now I ain't gonna say that I just let them get away with, no pun intended, murder. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. But I will say that I felt a certain amount of guilt that I felt because I felt like, I should have left a long time ago and they suffered because of that. And so, yeah, I overcompensated. You know what I'm saying? I overcompensated. I did. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And that's probably what she did. She was gone to prison for those years. She got out. She reunited with her son and she wanted to make up. But the thing about it is you can't make up. And we have to realize that, like, you can't make up. You can't even overcompensate for time that's lost or things that happened in the past. You just have to, realize and recognize it, admit it, take accountability, and move on. Pretty much.
But the kid was out of control, right? As you can see, he was out of control. Calling your mom and letting her know, bro, like, you finna go to war with the government today. Right? Being violent, beating kids up. The kid was out of control, but she sort of let that behavior slide.
Just because you heard a story about this little boy getting into it at school don't mean he's out of control. Now, I'm not saying that the boy was not doing things. I'm not saying that, but they try to see. This is the thing. Like you. First of all, we still got to remember innocent until proven guilty. That's the first thing. But in the court of public YouTube opinion, or the world other than the courtroom, that don't fly. Like they don't. Once you charge with something and goes to jail for it, that's it. It's over. You're guilty, right? But and then they go to paying you as somebody that you may not be. Like you gonna take this woman talking about an incident in high school, and now you're saying this boy's a monster. Really? The thing about it is, okay, so we know he got charges. Listen, the young man carried weapons. He's got several charges where he's carried weapons. I get it. Stick to the facts. Stick to what he's done. Stick to what's been proven that he's done. Like, don't just go throwing shit out, though.
Because she felt guilty and felt like she was the cause for a lot of it. But it looks like, he's like Remy Ma in more ways than not. Because this kid who was out of control, the trust fund baby.
So I want all these people that's putting, I want all these content, I mean it. I want all these content creators, right, that's throwing these shots at this woman and saying like mother, like son. I want all you people, when your kid or your child or your grown adult child goes out into the world and commits a crime or do some dumb shit, I want all of y'all to take the blame. I want all of y'all to sit back and say, oh, my child just like me, that's why they went out and fucked up. It's so easy when it's somebody else to judge. It's so easy for people to come out and say, oh, because she went to prison, or oh, because she's, got a record and she did this and she did that is her fault that her son went out and did what he did, allegedly. All these content creators that's throwing these shots at this woman will ever, and for the men, hopefully y'all in your kids' life, let's just be clear. A lot of you motherfuckers come out and talk about how a woman raised a child and what that woman did wrong and this and the third. Don't even take care of yours. I'm just saying. So when yours go out and make a mistake, make a dumb decision, decide to do something as a grown adult, you take the responsibility as well. And then you tell me how it feels. Because it's so easy for people to judge and say dumb shit out their mouth when it ain't them. Especially men. Because men would never, ever be able to speak on carrying a child for 9 months, having that child connected to you with a damn cord. Okay, y'all can't talk about that experience. You can talk about being there. You can talk about being there. You can talk about cutting the cord if you did that. If you did that. But you can't talk about the feeling that in the bond that a mother develops when carrying a child. And that's why I don't blame that woman. That woman says she's going to stick by her child. She's going to help him. Even if she knows he did it. Even if she knows he did it. She's still going to be there. And I don't fucking blame her. That's hers. And fuck Papoose. If it's true he don't want to be around, he ain't got to. That is that woman's child. And now you got all these people throwing these shots. And it's fucked up. I don't care.
Who never got his feelings in check, finally did his big one. He was just arrested for murder.
And I'm Natasha Verma. 23-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
Right, Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from Astoria where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who Remy Ma is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight, we are learning that that victim was allegedly...
Remy Ma ain't the mother... Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Oh, it's like she did it, y'all. It's like she did it. See, and this is the thing. You ain't going to read one article, even on my shit. You ain't going to see damn video that just Cause see, even me, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of putting her name in the title. You ain't gonna see nan title, hear nan video, listen to read nan news clip talking about this crime, and Remy Ma not be put in it because it's her child. If you want it to be about him and not about her, if you don't want her celebrity to interfere with the case, why the fuck you keep putting it out there? Because that's the first thing people say when they talk about it. Remy Ma's son. That's it.
Killed by Remy Ma's son, Jason Jace Scott. So here's what we know at this hour. 23-year-old Scott was arrested today on first-degree murder and weapons charges. It's unclear if he pulled the trigger or if he hired the hit that took the life of Darius Gilbo, who lived here at the Ravenswood.
Or if he hired, oh my God. See what I'm saying?
Houses in Astoria. The crime occurred nearby in broad daylight back in 2021. Gilbo took hits to the head and to the chest. Gilbo had an extensive criminal history. 8 months before he was killed, could tell you that a second man, a man by the name of Richard Swigert, was also arrested and charged with murder and weapons charges.
And y'all notice ain't no content being done on the other guy. You know, the other guy that was with him, the other young man that was with him. Ain't been no, I don't even remember his name. I'm guilty of it as well. Ain't nobody mentioning him. Won't know why? Because his mama ain't Remy Ma. Because his mama ain't Remy Ma. They people, when they speak about it, they say Jason Scott and the person that was with him, or Jason Scott and the dude that was with him. See, he ain't getting all that. He ain't getting all that. That you know, the media attention. Why? Because his mama ain't Remy Ma. Come on now.
Stephen, Natasha, it's unclear what led to this, if there was any relationship between these guys before this murder happened. We can tell you that we are expecting Scott to be arraigned early next week.
Now, here's where things get interesting. The victim was Darius, aka D-Block, who was a notorious kingpin in New York. He was well known and had ties to a lot of famous people.
I happen to go through the online news, the online daily news.
Now this is he's playing a clip of the guy we listened to yesterday. What is it? Tales from the Pen. He's playing a clip of this guy talking. All right, so this is him.
And I went to the crime section of the New York City Daily News. And one of the first things that popped up was ex-con from Queens gunned down. So naturally, it's just, you know, my nature to go on.
And he's speaking about apparently when it first happened. He's speaking about this guy is playing a clip. And we're going to listen to that video, y'all, because he did 2 years ago when this happened. He did a video talking about D-Block being his friend and the fact that he was gunned down. We're going to listen to that too. I don't know if we're going to listen to it today or not, but we're going to get into it. Look, I'm all in this, y'all. I'm in too deep. So this is what he's talking about in this clip of when he found out that D-Block had been unalive.
Because sometimes I like to talk about things with you guys that maybe I have just read. So when I seen it, I clicked on it. And damn. So it was one of my boys, you know. So on 148th Street and Rockaway Boulevard. And my boy D-Block, aka Darius. You know, he was gunned down. Supposedly 2 men ran up on him and took his life in broad daylight at 1 p.m. in Queens.
Right now, the police are confused in terms of a motive because trying to wrap your head around why would a kid who grew up in the household of Remy Ma and Papoose, who had access to wealth, had 2 celebrity parents, had a strong father figure like Papoose, why would this kid resort to committing a murder in broad daylight with another criminal? Right? It's literally shocking. And the police only possible narrative they've thrown out there is they believe that it was a murder for hire. But why would Remy Ma's son do a murder for hire as if he's broke? Well, the only way that would make sense is Remy Ma's son was the bagman, right? A family member of his or a close friend of his probably wanted D Block gone.
See what I'm saying? This is what we come with the narratives and the conspiracies and this is the only thing that makes sense. Get the fuck out of here. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is why, and I'm gonna tell you something. And speaking about this, y'all listen. Y'all know y'all gonna get some emotion out of me because I just cannot with the ignorance and the bullshit and the doing too much. I just cannot. And I know if I'm gonna cover this, it's gonna be a whole lot of things thrown out there. See, I'm all about what's being able to be proven in court. I'm honestly all about what the police are saying, what the police, and they ain't gonna say much at all. But you're gonna have all these people coming out here with all these conspiracy theories. And I pray, listen. I've prayed over the decision to cover this because I just can't.
Gave him the bag, and he was tasked with finding somebody else to come with him to commit the drill. But why would anybody in Remy Ma's son's family or close friends, why would they want D Block gone? Why? Well, a YouTuber by the name of King AK-47 has a theory. Now,
that's the guy that we just listened to, King AK-47. That's who we just listened to. He's referring back to him because he's doing a whole lot of talking. It does ask questions, but the thing about it is, I'm so glad. See, it muddied the waters of social media. I'm just glad that it don't muddy the waters of the actual cops and the actual court system. Because if we had to go by this YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or all these other, social media outlets, we'll be fucked. Like literally, we'll be fucked. Because people just don't have nothing better to do but to sit around and think, oh, I'm going to throw this out there or I'm going to throw that out there because they're going to make people come watch me instead of just sticking to the facts. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's be clear. If the cops put it out that it was murder for hire, they got evidence that it was murder for hire. Period. Now, are they putting out who allegedly hired them? No. Why? No. They even in the news clips that I listened to, they're saying at first they were saying they didn't even know. No, they still saying that even though they're saying it's murder for hire, they can't pin connection. Like they can't pin the connection. And I know the streets talk, right? Right, as person. I know the street talk. And I know a lot of times the streets know more than the cops. And let me tell you how disgusting that is. I just got to be honest. Let me tell you how disgusting the fact that when something like this happens, the streets know more than the cops is because people are willing to walk around in the streets, talk to each other, talk to YouTubers, talk to social media about something they know, but they won't go to the cops. They don't give a fuck about the crime being solved. Because they did and they knew something that can help the case, they would go to the cops. But these people don't go to the cops. They speak amongst each other. They sit at the local bodega or the local wherever on somebody's stoop and they all talk. Now, because see, this is the thing. I've seen images of where this took place, y'all. Listen to me. I've seen images of where this took place. A busy intersection. Cars up and down the fucking road. Stores, people walking, broad daylight, busy as a fuck. And this happened in broad daylight, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You know they're witnesses. You know they're witnesses. And I'm not even saying that the cops don't have witnesses. They may have them. But these people will prefer to sit around and speak amongst each other knowing what happened or retaliate, you feel me, instead of going to the cops and doing it the right way. Right? Oh, shout out to a bushwasher. My first cash app doing this content. It says, keep it coming, truth. Thank you. I appreciate you in the bushes. I appreciate you. Y'all support the channel. Y'all can hit the The cat. I mean, y'all can hit the super chat. The super what is it? Super chat. The Cash App or the PayPal to support the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you as questions. But yeah, I'm just saying, y'all, and that's disgusting. Like, go to the cops. But a lot of people don't go to the cops. They don't. They will know some shit, see some shit, you know, hear some shit, but they would not go to the cops. You're right, the streets know more truth, but most people don't like getting involved because they're scared. I get it. I honestly get it. I honestly do. I do. See, I can see both sides, and I can even resonate with both sides of knowing something and don't want to be involved. But you know, the thing about it is, if you're speaking on the streets about knowing some shit, you put, you know, if you speaking in the streets and telling people that you know something or you seen something, that's putting your life at risk because now people know that you know something, and it can get back to a person that don't want you to talk to the cops. So if you're not gonna talk, don't talk it out. If you're not gonna talk to the cops, don't talk it out. Because even if you put it out on the streets that you know something and it gets back to the wrong person, they will want to get rid of your ass. At least going to the cops is going to help the situation. I'm just saying. If you ain't going to talk, don't talk at all.
According to him, he has uncovered that D Block was actually the cousin of Big Zoo, a.k.a. Kenneth Petty, a.k.a. Nicki Minaj's husband. And he was like the muscle on the streets for Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty.
Apparently, D Block, the OG.
Now, this guy is playing the guy we just listened to. This Flocker guy is now playing a clip of what we just listened to from AK. What the name? AK. Okay.
Bro, Kingpin that was killed by Remy Ma's son and another one of his affiliates in the murder for hire is blood cousins to Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, man. Now, Nicki ain't making the rumors and speculation, which this is not rumor, this is New York law, but I'm a blogger, you know, this is street rumors. She didn't make it no better because she decided to go on Twitter and say, call Webb. No, she said that on Instagram, call Webb. Webb is Queen's Flip's cousin. Webb is a big guy who can probably, you feel me? And she said, who up? Now, with people not understanding about what Nicki said, who up, and I feel like this was absolutely stupid, is she said this at 9:30 at night, Eastern time. What do you mean, who up? So people in the comment section like, what type of question is that, Nicki? Of course we're wide awake and all that. And I'm like, Twitter's so lost because I don't think she quite meant who up. As in who up, not sleep, but who up, if you know what I mean.
King AK-47 is a pretty credible blogger. I haven't done my own investigation to find out if they're actually cousin or not, because it's not really available to the public, but he's credible. So he said it. If you want to believe it, believe it. If you don't believe it, bro. But he said that he has confirmed that Kenneth Petty is the cousin of D Block. Now, here's the theory that's being thrown out there because it doesn't make sense. What's the true motivation for Remy Ma's son to pick up a pistol to go kill D Block with somebody else? The only thing that could possibly make sense if this is murder for hire, Remy dropped the bag. Her son.
That's not true. Just because you came up with the theory, that doesn't mean that it's the only thing that makes sense. See, you can't say things like that. That's not the only thing. Whatever you done came up in your square head, that don't make it the only possible reason. No, sir. Well, let's listen to what your theory is.
You know, who loves his mama more than anything, right? Probably picked up the stick to go handle an issue.
So this guy, let me bag this up, because if I'm hearing this shit right, he's saying that Remy Ma. Hold on before I make that statement. Hold on.
Pick up a pistol to go kill D Block with somebody else. The only thing that could possibly make sense if this is murder for hire, Remy dropped the bag. Her son, you know, who loves his mama more than anything, right, probably picked up the stick to go handle an issue involving his mama and D Block. And he had the bag, or he was probably.
First of all, there's no issue with Remy and D Block. What issue have been established between Remy and D Block? Or is it Remy and Nicki, and just because D Block is Nicki's cousin? See what I'm saying? You see how the shit goes. This man is sitting up here saying, insinuating, implying that Remy Ma paid her son to go unalive, not Nicki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj's husband, not a family member of Nicki Minaj, but a family member of her husband. Make it make sense. This is a prime example of how social media conspiracy theories can muddy the water. Yes, I told you truth. Then he be looking puzzled when people he speak be ready to comfort him, because this is fucking ridiculous. Like, this man just sat up here and said, well, the only thing that makes sense is that Remy Ma, who can pay any other, thug out here in the New York streets, she can pay any motherfucker to go and unalive somebody. She chooses to pay her son to unalive. You know what? See,
given it back by Remy, and he went ahead and, paid somebody else to come along, and they did the drill. The only motivation I can see this kid going out and doing the drill, bro, is if his mama was disrespected or if he was riding for his mama. Now, the theory.
The only reason why this young man will go out and do what he did allegedly is for his mom. But why that guy? Why the D Block guy? Why him? Unless it's something else deeper, like this guy was the cousin of Nicki's husband. Okay, so why him?
Of Nicki Minaj subliminally putting out a hit on Twitter, telling the goons who up, go ahead and slide. I'm not gonna read too much into this, bro, but I do believe where there's smoke, there's fire, and I do believe there's something to this theory involving Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. I don't know. I can't extend into it. I don't know, bro, but I feel like there's something here. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, right? You got a trust fund baby who would have probably been a millionaire, right? You feel me? After he done inherit Remy Ma stuff. Now he about to spend the rest of his life in prison and trying to be a thug. This is just disgusting, man. But if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and your theory is disgusting as well. And but the thing about it is, if she did it, it's gonna come out. If they know it's a murder for hire, most likely the cops pretty much, if they can't prove it, got a theory of who hired. And if it comes out that it's her, I will digress. But other than that, bro, you wrong. You wrong as a fuck. Y'all taking shit too far when it comes to this woman. Now you want to say she done paid her son to go out here and she put a hit on somebody. Not the person that she beefing with, not even the husband of the person she beefing with, but the damn husband's cousin. A kingpin, a so-called kingpin. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot. Anywho, moving on. So the next person we're gonna listen to is ask questions. This person's the name of his channel is The Game Spitter. DA the Game GAME Spitter SPITTA. If you will find that link and put it in the chat. The Game Spitter. Okay. His video is entitled Remy Ma son arrested for murder of drug kingpin D Block, who's Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. Okay.
Young nigga ain't really tripping about the hip.
Okay, let me, because I had been listening to it. So he is wrong. They haven't presented one shred of proof to support. Exactly. And the thing about it is, like, you know, to sit up and say the only thing that makes sense to me, honestly, is just stupid. Now, I say stuff a lot of times, but I'm gonna make it clear that it's just my opinion. And I ain't just gonna be throwing out no stupid shit. I mean, some people may think it's stupid to them. I ain't just gonna be throwing out no random shit like that. That's ridiculous. That mama didn't hire her son to murder anyone. That's ridiculous. Thank you, Ask Questions, for that link. I appreciate it, boo. I do. All right, so let's listen to this guy.
He was with him. That's what NYPD saying. That Remy, my son, Jason, was with that stepper, Richard, on June the 7th, 2021, around 1 p.m. on 148th Street. Yeah. On that south side in Queens, to be exact, on a murder for hire mission to knock down that trap lord D-Block. You know what I'm saying? One of the ones, a legend over there on that south side, making sure niggas eat, feeding a lot of families over there because they eating, bringing that product in. You know, yeah, he got his ups and downs. He ain't have good luck as far as like being.
Hold on, y'all. Give me about 30 seconds. Let me do something real fast. Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Hold on. Those that may be wondering about the 2 o'clock live on my T channel, I changed that time, okay? Because I just did. I want to listen to some stuff on this. So I changed the channel on the live on the T channel, okay? So here we go.
On the streets, he stayed in jail, stayed getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? 2 for marijuana, 2 for drugs, 1 for a robbery. When he inside the pen, he get caught with marijuana all the time, getting time added.
Now he's talking about the victim. He's talking about how, and the other guy talked about it too, about how this guy stayed getting locked up. The Darius guy, D-Block. He stayed getting locked up on charges. He stayed getting locked up on drug charges. He got locked up on a robbery, which the other guy spoke about, that he had robbed somebody, which could have, you know, resulted in his unaliving as well. Okay, so that's what this guy's talking about how he, you know what I'm saying, he was in and out of jail, in and out of prison. So yeah.
So he had bad luck for like staying free and not getting caught, right? But when he free, he get to the money. You understand? He probably locked up, he get to the money. You know, and when you get locked up back and forth,
I'm trying to understand, and I don't know if now y'all knew the last 2 people I talked about, but you know, ain't nobody said nothing about the spittle. But I'm trying to figure out why the spittle. I don't know if that's a truck he's sitting in or whatever. Look like a goddamn one of them army tanks or whatever. But he's sitting up in something look like a damn army tank. But he got a bulletproof vest on. What the hell? It might not even be, but it looks like a bulletproof vest that he has on. Okay.
Doing shit. You could be selling bad word. Dude from your neighborhood could be doing shit to other niggas on the other side, meaning the other borough, the Bronx. You understand? And yeah, man, you can get a snitch jacket put on you if you keep getting out. You can get all type of shit. Then once they get put on you, then they can throw
Apparently,
other
ask
lies in it. And of course, a female can be a part of the situation, you know, but they saying Remy, my son, Jason, and Richard were the last two guys seen arguing with that man. After that, moments after that, shots fired. Man down.
arguing with him. Now, this is the first I'm hearing about an argument. Cause for what I understand, they ambushed him. Like they just ran up on him in the street and fired shots. Now, this is the first time I'm hearing about an argument. Cause my thing is this: if you hire somebody, murder for hire, there's no conversation. And a lot of times with murder for hire, the person that's being unalived or being paid to unalive don't even know the person that's doing it. A lot of times. I ain't saying all the time, right? And what would they have to argue about? And this is my first time hearing about an argument. And like I said, if it was so known or well known that this guy, Jason, Remy Ma's son, and this other guy were the shooters, why in the living fuck did it take the NYPD all this time to charge them? If it was so much evidence, if it was video footage and witnesses seeing and saying that it was them, why did it take 3 years? Damn near to the day. Happened in 21 is 24. 3 years damn near to the day for them to charge these two young men.
2 to 3 to the head, 2 to the chest. They did a real good job on that right there. As far as like being a stepper. The dudes that hired Jason and Richard, them was 2 good guys for their job. They did it right. This is why you want young guys to put in work. Why do you want young guys that's 16, like Marlon Mike age, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? Why would you want guys like that to knock down or to go on a big mission like that? To trust them to do that right. For one, if you're going to pay them for it, you ain't got to give them 100,000. Like a nigga D-Block age, 30, or however old D-Block was, they'll want a real big bag for a big dog. Young nigga ain't really tripping about that he a big dog. Nigga just trying to put in work and get some cash. So 10 grand, 5 grand a piece, 10 grand a piece. Yeah, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Second, I'm young, I'm 6.
Happy sugar. Hey, Truth and everyone in the chat. My girlfriend is watching you now. She's going, oh, thank you, Big Sugar. Tell her I said thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Love you, boo. And shout out and welcome to your friend.
He's 17, 18, 19. I ain't got no fear in my heart. I don't care what he is. He from Queens. Fuck them Queen niggas. We the Bronx. We Bronx niggas. We ain't never let Queens niggas put fear in our heart. We don't give a fuck how many big dogs tied to D-Block. Whether it's Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent, whoever else rolling with them. Nicki Minaj husband, which is D-Block cousin. We ain't tripping about none of that there. Like, yeah, we're gonna get the job done. If they would have put the Bronx dudes would have put somebody that's D-Block age on that mission, they worried about who he is and worried about retaliation. Now they nervous. They may not want to get up close to him, shoot from a distance. So shoot from a distance. Now you may hit him in the shoulder, legs, stomach, something. He'll survive. You know what I'm saying? Now it's really war. He gonna put the money out. You understand? So now young niggas they gonna walk right up on him, fall out with him, yeah, and put this right to his head. Put this right to his head, man. You understand? Now Richard, he already
I ain't got you speed up, dude, cause you talk slow. Hold on.
already locked down. They got about 3 other murders tied to him, or 2 other ones, including the D-Block joint, or it could be 3 other ones plus.
Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't heard about no murders being. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Cause see, You know the boy. Listen, before this charge with the D Block thing, Jason did not. When I say Jace or Jason, because I really want to stop saying Remy Ma's son, even though that's her son. I just want to say Jace. When I say Jace, okay, or Jason, I'm speaking about Remy Ma's son. Now, I haven't seen no charges for no other unalivings. I've only seen gun charges. He got a lot of gun charges, and I think here they are. I put them up. There's no other like unalivings on here. He's got the gun charges. Hey, Candy, be safe, boo. Now, what is he talking about? Let me listen, cause maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Nicki Minaj's husband, which is D Block cousin. Ain't tripping about none of that stuff. Like, yeah, we're gonna get the job done. If they would have put the Bronx dudes would have put somebody that's D Block age on that mission, they worried about who he is and worried about retaliation. Now they nervous. They may not want to get up close to him. Shoot from a distance. So shoot from a distance. Now you may hit him in the shoulder, legs, stomach, something he'll survive. You know what I'm saying? Now it's really war. You gonna put the money out. You understand? So now young niggas they gonna walk right up on him, fall out with him. Yeah. And put that shit right to his head. Put that shit right to his head, man.
Oh Lord, he done picked up a gun. This dude Christ. You two need therapy groups. I'm saying now I done told y'all they look like he's sitting in a military tank. Now you don't get it twisted. I don't know what a military tank looks like on the inside, but if I could imagine, it would be what this guy is sitting in. Then he has a whole bulletproof vest on. Doing this content, he has a whole bulletproof vest on. Then he done pulled up a gun. Talking about, yeah, he put the gun right to his head and and damn, bam, damn. He done picked up a gun on YouTube. Listen.
You understand? Now, Richard, he already locked down. They got about 3 other murders tied to him, or 2 other ones including.
So he's saying the guy Richard, the young man that was with Jace, Richard already got some unalivings tied to him. Now, this is the thing. If Richard, the guy that was with Jace, is the one that got other unalivings tied to him, wouldn't it make sense, instead of everybody trying to say that Jace was the number one guy, Jace was the one that was paid to do it, wouldn't it make sense that the guy Richard was the one that was hired to do it? If it was a murder for hire, he was the one that was hired to do it and brought Jace along. See, you gotta pay attention. See, I didn't know, and see, that's my fuck up. See, I got the info or the arrest records right here for Jace, but didn't get it on the other guy. See, because like I said, the other guy, the way the media works is really just in the background. But hearing, if it's true that Richard is the one that has unalivings already tied to him, or he's involved with other unalivings, wouldn't make, and Jace does it, but Jace has a history of carrying guns. Wouldn't it make sense? Because see, everybody wants to make it about Remy Ma and her son, which, don't get it twisted, it's about her son, but it's not about her. Okay? But wouldn't it make sense if Richard is the one that's already tied into other unalivings and Jace is not? Wouldn't it make sense that Richard would be the number one guy who allegedly got hired, who probably allegedly brought Jace along? I'm just saying.
The D Block joint, or it could be 3 other ones plus the D Block, So y'all do y'all research on that. But yeah, man, real stepper. So Richard way more of a stepper than Jason.
Listen at him. Richard, the guy who's not being mentioned, the one who's not all over social media, people barely mentioning his name. His mama ain't up on pictures and in blogs and shit of that nature. Richard is the one that's the stepper, aka the known hitman. Okay? Pay attention, people. This is the world that we live in with this social media crowd. This is why we have courts and not from people in book. Not bootleg army gear. I swear to Jesus, this man is like he about to go over there to Iraq somewhere. Like, honestly, like, what the hell is going on? Do you have to gear up and protect and all that to do content? I'm just saying, what the hell?
Unless Richard get caught more. Like, Jason could be up. You know what I'm saying? He could be up 3 or 4 bodies too. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have 2 of them or whatever. But yeah, man, they done that.
I got to get my researcher. And the researcher, if you're in the bushes, which you probably is, see, I have intellers and I have researchers. It's different. If my researcher is in the bushes, can you please get me the public records of arrest for the Richard guy? And I can't even remember his last name. See, I'm guilty of it as well. Richard somebody, but I'm sure you know. Get me the arrest record of Richard.
Yeah, man, that was a smart move for the Bronx dudes to put them on there. Now, them get caught because they got away with it for a little minute. Now, them get caught and niggas telling. There got to be somebody talking. Now, let's talk about that right there. You can look at it 2 different ways. Because if I'm in the pen, right, and we won't get back, and we've been sitting in the pen for years, and we saying that it ain't been no get back. We know who done it, and niggas still moving around. That shit's sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we forgot, or we want to let shit slide. So, it's what we need to do. I be the huckleberry. I be the one who will, you know, tell on them niggas. Y'all gonna be cool with me telling on him just to get these niggas in the pen so we can stab them down, do whatever.
Wow.
But they ain't gonna make it out this pen. They come back here, they ain't gonna make it out. So I just go ahead and tell on them. I don't care if I get out or get my time cut. I'm just need these niggas in here. And they ain't going fed, so they coming to the state.
Wow.
So yeah, same thing that Boone did with the best friends. When he told on Rock and Rage and all them, the best friends, the dudes in prison said, hey, you can tell on them, we'll stab him, you send him up here. Because he wanted to get revenge because they stepped on his brother. And he was locked up. And I guess he couldn't really get revenge. So he like.
Now, side note, I don't know who Boom and red and purple and green. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that story. So he's speaking on another situation that, you know, don't have anything to do with this one. Let me look it up right quick. What am I finna call you, Greg? Is Greg talking about me? I got it in my notes. Let me see if I can go find. I know it's Richard, and I know the state is New York, Gabe. It's New York. It's all New York, child. Let me see if I can get you Richard's last name. Let me get you Richard's last name. What's the last name? You said that's the last name. What's the last name? Hold on. I don't see the last name. Because all you see mostly is Jason's name. See, in this article, let me tell you how fugazi this shit is. So they talk about Jace and the charges he's facing, and then they say another suspect was also arrested. See what I'm saying? Rarely do they mention his name. Let me see if they're going to put it in here. See, this article don't even mention the guy's name. Y'all support the channel. Hit the super chat, the super thanks, the Cash App or the PayPal. Thank y'all in advance. I appreciate it. Let me see. No, not him. I'm not talking about the victim. Ask questions. I'm not talking about the victim. I know he's got charges. He's got robbery, drug charges, and everything. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other person that was with Jace. See, it's hard to find his name because they're not mentioning. That's okay, boo. Hold on, Gabe. Let me search. Cause see, like I said, they only talk about Jace. Is that it? Is that it? Ask questions. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, girl. All right, Gabe. There you go. Thank you. Ask questions. There you go, Gabe. Yeah, I just saw it. Richard, I just saw it when you put it in there. There you go. That's it. That's it. All right, Gabe. Thank you. All right, let's keep listening, y'all.
The guy told him, hey, man, tell him his ass. And bring him through here. We'll get him. You getting out. We don't want you back. You can go ahead and stay out. We'll do his ass. Send him in here. And niggas get to thinking like, because you got to think, niggas ain't going to really call it snitching like amongst your crew. And we agree to say, yeah, tell on him to bring him in here so we can handle him. We got life sentences. We got L's. I got a 40 piece. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I got 60 years. I got an L. Yeah, man, we'll do that there. Fuck them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because so many niggas love him. He fed so many. You never know. See, when you're a kingpin, you can do things for men that they'll never forget. And they'll kill and ride. I mean, they'll kill and ride for you for life. Meaning, like, you got enough funds and income coming in, and you got the position and power. When bad stuff happen to guys, like their grandma's sick, they need money for hospital bills, niggas short on rent, mom and them short on rent, they paying for it. You do stuff like that for steppers or drug dealers and stuff like that, and these dudes got crews and partners and stuff, cousins and stuff, they'll never forget that. Like, man, he the one who helped grandma and them the time she such, he the one who gave us 20,000. He was the one, it was D-Block, he was the one who paid for the funeral. Granddaddy and them died. He paid for 30,000, 25,000 for the whole joint. Paid for the food, the catering, everything. Oh, that man, my life, I couldn't pay for it. So he still made me look good. And he ain't even let everybody know he paid for it. He just gave me the money. So I could still get the praise for my family. So I wouldn't look bad. And then I was short on rent. And I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't let my family down, the kid and all that. He gave me 5 months worth of rent, 3 months. You can do shit like that when you the kingpin. It ain't nothing to a kingpin. You understand? And I can't say 100% that's the situation, but I'm just giving y'all certain scenarios. So nigga tell the nigga, send a nigga back here. We don't care if you tell all that. We ain't gonna put that on your jacket. Like, we telling you, we giving you a pass. And it could be like that. It could be like that. Like, even though niggas felt like D-Block was telling, you know, that could be not true though. That could be not true. It's just some niggas get lucky in that system. Some guys get lucky in the system and they get a whole bunch of charges. They always scared about that thing. They always scared about that thing. It's dudes like that, they didn't tell. They just get lucky. Yeah. Then your first charge, no record, you go straight to prison. Next charge, you go straight to prison. You got bad luck in the system. He got good luck. But the streets ain't hearing that. They don't care about no good luck. You understand? So, man, you got Nicki Minaj tired of this shit. She tweeting, shout out to King AK-47 around my dog.
She tied herself in it. She the one going. He's also from NY. He was at the time. He got to be around the time. I mean, he got to be around the age of Jace, which is between 20 and 25. I want to say about 22, 23, but between the ages of 20 and 25, he's young as well. Gabe. Nicki Minaj tied her own self into it by making these tweets and putting out all these bird calls and shit. You know, they already go tied to her anyway because of who the guy was. Her husband's cousin, of course. The same way Remy Ma ain't gonna be able to get away from it because Jace is her son. But she ain't making it no better by making these old dumbass tweets. She tying herself into it.
She talking about who and Carl Webb and all that stuff, which, you know, Webb a big dog. He can make some things happen. And, you know, things did happen. For a woman like that to say, who up, things did happen. You understand? And hey, they got their get back. Because how could she say, who up? They got to hurt when somebody like that as big as her say, who up? I like that nigga. You'll put a bag on a bitch head. You'll put a bag on a nigga head. You got killing in you, Nikki.
Yeah. She an idiot.
Your boy like your husband. Kenneth.
She an idiot.
Yeah, it's like Kenneth like you.
Sorry.
You know, like your style. You know, you want Nicki Minaj like.
Put your life, your career, your livelihood, your being around your son on the line for a nothing ass pedophile, and you do that. I ain't up in that shit. And I'm all about standing by your man. I'm all about that. But I ain't finna stand by my man and take no motherfucking heat and risk my freedom and being away from my child. Because, you know, standing by your man means that man don't want you to do that. He don't want you to put yourself at risk. He don't want you to put your freedom at risk, motherfucker. He don't want you to put yourself in a situation where you could be away from your child. He gonna take the heat. He gonna do the dumb shit. And I'm definitely not standing by no man who done did some fucked up shit towards a child. Fuck that. So no, she don't deserve no accolades. She don't deserve no ups. She's an idiot. Okay? Point blank, period. Give a fuck? Crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. They think that shit is cute or it's admirable. With her dumb ass. People already looking at you with the side eye for being with that nickel. And got a whole child with him. The fuck?
If you wasn't the star, like legitly Nicki Minaj, but you still had money.
What you mean, yours truly? When was you restricted on what you had to say? What are you talking about? Oh, I wish I could come in how I want to. What you mean?
Like you got in the streets, or you had bodies in your belt. For like you'd be the hit girl. Like the shot caller. You'd be the shot caller. You know, if you could have it your way, Remy Ma that would have been gone. But it would have brought too much heat on you. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, why would she? I mean, come on now. We're talking about beef. Before that, let's just say we're talking about the Remy Ma and the Nicki Minaj. Oh, you at work? Okay. We're talking about the Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, and I still gotta do my research on that. And I'm gonna come with that Monday. But it was a beef, from what I understand so far, is maybe it's deeper than what I know. A lot of this shit do be deeper than what people know. But I'm just saying, I'm not finna risk it all for no fucking street cred, and that's what this is. You talking about a grown ass woman who got a child, got a career, that's willing to risk it all for some motherfucking street cred and a motherfucking nothing ass husband. Not me. I wouldn't give a fuck. Not me. Not me. If you gonna do some dumb shit, you gonna do it on your own. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your cousin. Get the fuck out of here.
Put a bag. Y'all was in the street, you would have been put a bag on her. You ain't finna play these games, man. And for Remy Ma, you need to be careful. Like, you need to be riding in bulletproof cars. You can't count on Papoose. Can you count on that nigga you would cheat, that battle rapper? The dude you cheat on? Can you count on him?
Wow.
You need to get you a bulletproof car, man. That's what you need to do.
That's what he in a bulletproof car, y'all. He in a bulletproof car. I knew it. I don't have a 5-year official record, but I do come across is that he already was in Rikers for 2 other murders in the same year. Gabe, can you email me what you got? Can you email me what you got? My email is you know my email, Gabe. Can you email me what you got? And anything else you get, just email it to me. I appreciate you, Gabester. Yeah, that's pretty much telling. That's what I'm saying. Don't put the word murder, Gabe. Take the murder. Yeah. Take Gabe 2 comments out that says murder. Don't put murder, Gabe. Put unalive or M, okay? Just because, you know, they probably are, we doing this content, they probably already watching and things of that nature. So don't put murder. Just put M or unalive. And send me what you got. I appreciate you so much, Gabe. I do. All right. Oh, you good. You good. Thank you.
Moving around with, man, because niggas know you move. They know all your spots. So it ain't nothing to fire some shots. Remy? Because if I'm them, I'm at your neck. Because the reason why I knock you down, Remy, because I don't give a fuck about knocking no female down.
What?
Yeah, this me talking. I don't give a fuck about knocking no bitch down. For the squad, for the man, especially you in the streets, I wouldn't lose a day of sleep.
Well, I knew you was crazy when you sitting up there with that damn bulletproof vest on, but I ain't gonna count you out. I ain't gonna count you out. You said you don't have no issue with not. Okay, all right. No wonder your ass sitting in a bulletproof car or truck or whatever with a bulletproof vest on with a gun. You probably done pissed off a lot of damn people. You just. But I'm just saying, okay, all right. I even subscribe to your channel. Y'all drop his link again, the spittle, and y'all know I pay homage when I react to somebody. So the spittle game, the game spittle. Ask questions, drop his link again, child.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely ain't tripping about knocking no female down. It's in the streets. But the reason why I do it and I speak up and say, let me go ahead and get her out of the way, because I'm trying to cut off Jason money line. I don't want you helping Jason get the best lawyer. I don't want you helping Jason.
This fool sat up here and said that he would off Remy Ma just so she wouldn't be able to support. He would off Remy Ma just so she could not support the defense for her son. When I tell you YouTube is crazy, it's full of crazy motherfuckers. I meant that. And then you gonna come on here and say that shit? That's weird as a fuck. And then, okay, so you know what? What is your background, Spitter? Spitter! What is you into out here in these streets? Because, baby, the fact that you sitting in a bulletproof car truck with a damn bulletproof vest on and a big ass gun in the motherfucker, child. Okay, but you know, okay, let's listen. Hurry up, though. Hurry up, cause see,
Get no best lawyer, giving him good commissary. I want him eating that jail food, drinking that dirty water, so he can get the bumps on his back and all over his chest and shit like that.
Damn.
Barely can get horny, everything. I gotta cut off that money supply line ASAP, man. I can't let you get that man no $1 million lawyer, no 6-figure lawyer, whatever.
Don't you know? Don't you know? You know, a person with a sane mind, because you know you definitely insane. But a person with a sane mind would think, okay, you all remember that they're gonna stop that boy's money. He gonna inherit that money. Are you foolish? I gotta laugh to keep from crying, y'all. I gotta laugh to keep from crying because this some sad ass shit. Do you not realize and recognize that if you knock off Remy Ma, first of all, your ass going to jail if you get caught. And that's not gonna stop his money, man. He's probably gonna be more wealthier than he is now. Huh? Somebody gonna be over his money and they're gonna make sure he's straight. I'm just saying. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with the radical ideations, okay? Mister, I'm sitting inside a bulletproof car. My God, today.
For you having that you'll give up for your son so he can touch the streets again and y'all move away and we really can't get y'all or him. So I gotta get you out the way because you're gonna be, making sure you help him out. Look what you're doing now. Look what you're saying now. You're trying to defend him now, but you can't.
You damn right she gonna defend him. That's her son. You damn right. She would not, that would make her piss poor as parent if she didn't. She already done made mistakes with the young man and she get that. She don't need y'all to remind her. That lady probably beat herself up more than you people can ever. Because y'all don't know. Y'all not her. Y'all ain't walked in her shoes. So you don't know what the fuck her mindset. And that's what I mean when people come out here and they say this dumb shit out their mouth. You don't know what that lady's dealing with. I fucking know. I know. She got all kind of shit running through her mind. Hell, my son got killed and I felt guilty. All kind of shit running through my mind. What did I do wrong? What could I have done? Why wasn't I there? All kind of shit running through this woman's mind about this shit. Y'all can't make her feel no worse than she's making herself feel. Period.
So now he gonna get a public defender. I wanna make sure he stay back here with us. So we're gonna go
Thank you, gangster. I appreciate you.
top Remy. I'm saying if I was them, that's what I'd be on. If we see you, we're gonna stretch you. Your car better be bulletproof. Yeah, man. We'll put it like you're a female, so we need to do that for a low number. 20,000, 30,000, just because you ran my 30,000. You know what I'm saying? 40, 50,000, we'll do that. 20,000, 10,000. I'll do it for free. Just for the rank. Just like I'm not done with mom. I'll do it for free. Because I'm a little down like that. I'm a little down like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially for my round D block. Especially for my round D block. And the Papoose with you, I hit him too. Just because he with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who in the car with you. They're getting up out of here. They're getting up out of here unless it's a little baby, a little kid or something.
Wow.
I give a grandma and them a pass, granddaddy and them a pass. You know, you don't like hurt old people now. And the kid now, you know what I'm saying? Unless they part of the streets, but I doubt that. I doubt that. Yeah, I'm speaking third party. I'm them.
You can't speak. You talking about you speaking third party and you with them now. You speaking your thoughts, sir. You're speaking what you would actually think and be thinking if it was you. You ain't no speaking third party because you can't speak for the third party. You thinking for yourself. You talking about what the fuck you would do. You an awful woman. You an awful woman just because her son committed a crime. You an awful woman. You will offer her ex-husband or husband or whatever. You will offer anybody that you think gonna get the child some money for a defense. That's you talking. Third party my ass. Third party my ass. That's your thoughts. That's your thoughts.
And so all the negative comments say that though. But yeah, man. But I'm low down like that. I'll definitely get you out of the way. And if we gotta, the only time we can catch you and it's a good move and your people in the car, and we gotta do it. Because you're not finna supply this man with no good lawyer. You fuck around and get him off that case.
You crazy as hell. That woman don't give a fuck.
And you're not finna do that. Even if you can't get him off, you're not finna get him no good lawyer. I want him to have a basic paid lawyer or a public defender. He's not getting no top tier lawyer. You know, you ain't finna spend no
Just
top
know that I won't be reacting to him no more. I will not. I'm gonna get through this video and that's it. Because I can't
get money for his case. I don't think you would, but can you really afford $1 million lawyer for him just for that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a 6 figures, but you got rap buddies. Ain't no telling what Fat Joe will give you. Ain't no telling what Fat Joe will give you under the table of the FBI or what lawyer here tell you to use for the case. You ain't finna play me like that. You ain't finna play us like that.
So you gonna take out Fat Joe too? So you gonna take out Fat Joe? Cause Fat Joe gonna help Remy, who gonna help her son. What the fuck? What the fuck am I reacting to? You gonna take out Fat Joe? Fat Joe crew is there with Fat Joe. Remy and her crew, Papoose, or anybody else that may help them. And you know what, child.
So we gotta get you out the way ASAP. We're on your top. For sure. For sure.
Right, as well.
You understand? So,
man,
I tell them, be careful. Watch out. Watch out. I think it's safe.
That's why you're crazy sitting inside a bulletproof car. You wackadoodle. You are wackadoodle. Yeah, you are wackadoodle. You are. And these are your ideations. That's why you sitting your crazy ass in. You might be the male Adrian. Yeah. You might be the male Adrian at this point. This is weird, sir. And you talking about third party. Now, I think you got people talking, you know, I think you got a couple people up there on your brain. Leave Fat Joe and them alone. They ain't got nothing to do with this. Leave Remy alone. You're not going to stop what's for that young man. Whether it's good or bad, you're not going to stop it, sir. I hope this is just content or commentary, but you're still looking like a wackadoodle. You're sitting up in a bulletproof car with a damn bulletproof vest on, right? With carrying a gat. I mean, like, really. Come on. Let it go.
But well, since Nikki calling you out, what you gonna do about this shit, man? You gonna put a bag on Remy's head, like, you got some shit to handle, man. You understand? Queen's flip.
Nicki Minaj need to sit her crazy looking ass down somewhere is what she need to do. She need to sit her crazy ass down as well. Let the law take care of this situation. That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers in New York. That's why y'all saying some shit. It's all about the street justice. It's all about the street cred. It's all about retaliation. It's all about what the fuck. Listen, you kill somebody because they kill somebody. What the fuck? How is that gonna make you feel? If it's gonna make you feel better, it's gonna make you feel better. But how is that gonna improve your life? How is that gonna bring the person back? If I'm alive and the person that unalive somebody in your family or somebody you love, is that gonna bring the person back? If that's the case, baby, let me know. Cause I would do it to bring mine back. Okay? So what is that gonna help? What is that gonna prove? Hold on, y'all. What is this? Hold on. Ooh, child. Trey, you gotta get your ass on the mic, right? Well, no, actually not.
Truth.
We'll talk about it on the other channel. I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna block you, sir.
I just got it. I don't know. I just got it. I passed it on.
You always passing on some bullshit. Now I'm gonna block you. What'd you say? Y'all, okay. That's for the other channel. Believe me, what I just got, I'm gonna share it with y'all. Just know it's coming on the other channel. I gotta stick to these crazy motherfuckers over here on this channel. And this weirdo, you know. And like I said, and I say it again, I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Nicki Minaj need to sit her rambling ass down. She sit her ass down. D-Block wasn't your cousin, he was your husband cousin. Let that punk ass motherfucker handle something for once. Ain't you tired? Ain't you tired? Ain't you done spend enough money with his court shit? With everything he done got his ass into? Huh? Ain't you tired yet? Stand by your man. That's your new name. Stand by your man. No matter what, huh? Ain't you tired? Stay out the shit. Let the law do its job. Y'all are all about the street cred. Go get y'all asses living on the street or locked up. Sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Holla at your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta ride for Queens, man. Y'all can't let D-Block go out like that.
Ride for Queens.
One of these shooters gotta get up out of here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all that Nicki Minaj saying, who up though? Yeah, but them niggas still alive though. One of them gotta go. Oh, we're gonna make these niggas suffer. And the mama gotta go. Remy Ma, she got to fuck up out of here. Nah, I'm saying, I ain't saying do that. I'm just saying, if I was.
I don't understand why YouTube allows this shit, honestly. This dude, a hard pass on Nicki. I think she's not attractive at all, talented, but not. I don't see nothing for Nicki Minaj. Like I don't see. I mean, I know she's talented. I know she this and the third. I don't see talent. I don't see talent. I don't see beauty. I don't see anything with anybody that chooses to lay up, marry, have a baby with, support a motherfucking pedo. She ain't shit to me. She ain't nothing. And I don't give a fuck how much money she got. She is scum. And so is her husband. Scum. Okay? That's just my opinion.
Them, that's how I be thinking. Like,
hey, Slay.
Man, y'all gotta do something to make me feel good. Yeah, like Sinclair said on Players Club. We can get them, then remember my cool. We ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to stop the money line. That's the only reason why she gotta go. Not because she did shit. Not to say she ain't though. Not to say she ain't did nothing. Not to say she ain't. She went through different situations. Right?
Now y'all remember what I said about if it being a hit, can he be around his son? I don't know anything about that. Yours true. I don't know. They say he on what, house arrest or whatever. I don't know. But listen, so y'all remember I said something about if it was a murder for hire hit, why would the two young men argue with the victim, right? So it's a comment that just popped up. Have y'all ever noticed that when you're watching a video, does anyone know if having a male child with a pedo be biological? Like, is it more likely for a Papa Bear to be a pedo than his uncle is one as well? What? Melissa, what? I don't know. I don't know, but that's interesting. But listen, have y'all ever noticed, like, say for instance, y'all watching Truth Hurts, a Truth Hurts replay. Okay, so have y'all ever noticed that when you're watching the video, the comments they pop up and they be moving, like they'll several comments will pop up under that video, and so one just popped up under this video and says, "Her brother too? Who brother? Nikki brother?" It's a comment that just popped up under this video, and it says, "Sound sus," which means suspect. If it was a hit, why would they argue with him? And that's what I said. Like the story that he's telling about it being an argument or whatever. Like I said, that's the first time I heard about an argument. Now I did hear that it was in broad daylight on a busy street, or busy intersection rather. And it was broad daylight and things of that nature, and it was possibly a lot of witnesses. But like this comment says, and like I said, if it was a murder for hire, there's nothing to talk about. Like there's nothing to argue about. What are you arguing for? You're running up on a man. Two guys running up on a man with guns shooting. Like where does the argument come in at? And somebody put that in the comments as well. Yes, Nikki Brothers Peter also, she tried to get him out of jail early. Wow. See, that's what I say. Yeah, these people out here, they can put these celebrities and stuff on pedestals because they got money, but baby, these be some grimy motherfuckers. Like honestly, they be some grimy motherfuckers. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Stabbings, even though that shooting had nothing to do with nothing, but yeah, man, it's a lot of information finna come out. It's gonna hit the internet and it's gonna go crazy, man. There's a lot of big names that's tied into this whole little story. You understand? Rappers, like King AK was saying, 50, Rick Ross, you got Nicki, you got Remy, you got other artists. Come on, man. A lot of names. You got gangs getting brought up, Bloods, YouTube was getting brought up. Like, it's like an all-star murder case right here, like an all-star war. All-star game, man. So them guys that's in the Bronx are still involved with this war. Make sure y'all hold Remy Ma down. Make sure Remy Ma ain't just running around, moving sloppy. Make sure y'all hold it down. You understand? Make sure y'all catch niggas. Hey.
It's the bipolar for me. It's the I'ma just run with this narrative, then I'ma run with that narrative, and I got all these voices in my head telling me what to say. Now, you just said that Remy Ma needed to be off because she's the money line. You just stated that if it was you, or you said you were speaking third party, that Remy Ma needs to be taken out because she's probably going to, supply the money for her baby to get a lawyer or to get a good lawyer. You said she need to go. You said Papoose need to go. Okay, now you turn around and saying that Remy Ma people need to look out for her. You need to make this shit make sense. Oh yeah, I'm done with content on him. Now I'm gonna finish this video. It's about maybe like 5 to 6 minutes left. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish this because that's just how my brain works. I finish what I start. I try all the time. But this dude here, I cannot. He pushed it. I know a pussy when I see one. He behind in broad daylight. He high now. He in a bulletproof car with a bulletproof vest and a big ass gun. Like he high now.
If y'all catch, hey, I don't know. You gotta do what you feel. But it's either y'all or them. It's either y'all or them or the law. Can't forget about the law, right? You take the law out of it, take the fun out of it. You understand? Or y'all gonna fall back and let justice take care of everything. Then what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna fall back and let justice, like it's too hot. Now all the bloggers on it. So every move y'all make, every shooting, every fight, every stabbing, we on top of that. All the bloggers on top of that. So I suggest the Queen side and the front side and the rappers that's tied into this shit, I suggest y'all move correctly. Any little mistakes y'all make, we own that. And these bloggers, they way better than the police. They just don't got the same type of equipment and stuff like that. But hey, they just as good, if not better. I say just as good. Sometimes they not, but sometimes they be just as good. Sometimes they be better, you know. Man, people saying it's karma and all that there. Remember my son, ain't no damn karma. It ain't no karma, man. Nah. It's just street shit, man. Just street shit, man. That's all it is, man. But you know, with the 50 Cent thing and Rick Ross, when he came to Queens, he came to that strip club, he threw like 15,000, 20,000 or something like that.
He might be, Monica. He might be. He might be, because the fact of the matter is, I believe if Big A can afford it, she'll have a bulletproof car with tinted windows where you can't see on the inside. She will have a bulletproof vest, and she will walk around like now we all know that she got a history of walk around with a knife hanging from her neck. Like, what they gonna do, bitch? You gotta pull the knife off the chain, pop it, and do what you got. You know what? He might be. He just might. Damn.
Yeah, he snuck in, had the police outside. Yeah, they had the NYPD fans right inside the club, had a little Wingstop joint down there in Queens and shit. You know, like, and they ain't want no smoke, man. They ain't want no problem, man.
Oh, you might well hush yours. Like, we don't talk about her over here, but and we're gonna be through with her. And we ain't gonna mention her no more over here. But what I will say is this: you might well get out your feelings. You might well get out your fifis, because I got something for her later. I'm sick of her. I am sick and tired of the Big A. So let it go.
Like, he lucky he didn't get deleted and touched that day. Come on, man. You know, with 50, right? He was down with Nicki Minaj, right? She Queens. But he also had a lot of love for Remy Ma, too. He did. He was coming to a court hearings. He told the judge, when she had a little shoot charge, he told the judge, when she get out, I give her a job. I'll be responsible for her. You know, like what Jay-Z didn't do for being single. You know, like what Jay-Z didn't do for being single. He told the judge, I ain't responsible for that nigga. I can't say he wrong, because, you know, we got a big name and all of that, and Beans may fuck up, like they say he did, and all of that, but yeah, man. 50 was coming to court for Remy and saying the opposite what Jay-Z was saying to being single. Remy Ma was supposed to come to G Unit. She didn't want to be with Fat Joe after that lean back shit, but it was in her contract that Fat Joe put in her contract that you can't sign a G Unit. It was in her contract. Wow. Imagine that, like, you signed it. That's how strong 50 was.
Wow.
But like all these niggas that was under these crews, they wanted to sign with G Unit. Beanie Siegel, Freeway, J Hood, out of the D Block. Jim Jones, he wanted to be Dipset and G Unit. Why would you come around 50 and around the Cameron beef? Remy Ma with Terror Squad, but it was in her contract. Fat Joe said you could not sign with him. Damn. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of love for Remy. So it wasn't no issue there. It wasn't an issue right there. But Nicki, man, chill out on all that talking, all that, because the bloggers, we gonna catch all that, and we will say what you really mean.
That's the smartest thing you just said on this damn video. That's the smartest thing you said on this video. Nicki Minaj, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. For some reason, you know, and I'm still researching the whole beef between you and Remy. For some reason, your ass is in your feelings about Remy Ma. Now, maybe y'all know about the beef. I don't know. Maybe y'all can let me know. But you know, from what I know, or from what I feel about the whole beef, Nicki Minaj got beef with anybody that's coming out here and doing better than her. That's just killing her. AKA Cardi B. Yep, I'm Cardi B ain't all that perfect, and she got her dumb ass ways about her as well. But when it comes to them two, I'm all the way Cardi B. And Nicki Minaj just mad Cause she ain't it no more. Bitch, you old. You got a child, you married to a pedo. Sit down. Just sit your ass down. Okay? Cardi B came and Cardi B took and Cardi B conquered. And you mad. When Ma got out of prison, and she took and she conquered, and it is what it is. Sit your old ass down with all that babbling you be doing. I'm just saying. I have no respect for y'all. I'm sorry. And I know she got a following. Lord knows I know she do. Everybody deserves support. Everybody deserves a following. But I ain't following up behind a bitch that support a pedophile. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much support you got. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And that's wrong. That's what's wrong with this world today. Money, 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 money. Oh, Melissa, I like Cardi. I do. I you know, she dumb. She dumb too. So. Melissa, she dumb too sometimes. Come on now, you know it. But I like Cardi. I do. For once, she real. I do. I like her. I don't watch videos. Cardi, I don't think if she does now. I don't know if she does now. Whatever. I remember watching something where she didn't even have nannies and stuff for her kids. She do a lot of dumb shit. Yours truly, come on now, don't do that. That shit she had going on with those girls in that club and all that bullshit. Come on now, don't do that. I'm not finna you entertain. She has done dumb shit. Okay, she has involved herself in some stuff that she shouldn't be involved in. These people need to start thinking. They feel like once they get that money, that they can go out here and do dumb shit. She ain't the only one. It's a whole lot of them. And just because I like her and I love her music, I'm not going to sit up here and say she ain't done dumb shit. See, that's what a lot of people get it twisted. Like, they go to supporting people like, listen, even y'all that support me, I got a lot of y'all that call me out on my shit. I get people that support me, they may not do it out loud, they may not do it in my chat, they may not do it on live stream, but I got people that check me in real motherfucking life. And I ain't got shit. Remember, I don't even have a place to stay. Remember? So if I can get checked, why the fuck somebody with money who y'all see as celebrity, why they can't get checked? Y'all let me know the good about me, and y'all call me out on my shit. And I honestly respect it. I do. Cardi B, I like her. She's talented. She is one of the she is the epitome of going on Love and Hip Hop and making it out that bitch and really making it and succeeding. Okay? She is that bitch. Alright? But she do dumb shit. They all do when they get that money. They lose their complete minds. Yeah, you do. That's why I don't understand. Why you sitting up here acting like, you know, Cardi B can't be caught out on her dumb shit. I like the chick. I do. I think she's talented. I think her come up, her glow up is amazing. But even with the glow up and the come up and all the money, she still do dumb shit. Period. I'm finna take it back.
So all that we up shit and bodies and shit, you know, I'm gonna say it. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, keep it to yourself. Let the bodies, let the news make them feel the pain. They see the news. Y'all getting y'all TV time. Chill out, Nikki. We know, you know, you like this shit. You like this shit way more than Remy do. Yeah, you like this shit. You're around it way more than she is. Like, you're around Kenneth and his soldier and shit. So I know you feel like you got a lot of power. You got industry power. You got street power. You probably feel like can't no female bitch fuck with you. Like, if you really want to.
She fucked up, babe, because she ain't that bitch no more. Like, that's probably why she be trying to drop her balls every chance she get. It's probably why her dumb ass came out here and started tweeting when this shit went down. Because she knows she ain't shit no more in the rap game. I'm sorry, she's done. That's my opinion. She's done. They got all these gorillas and what is it, Glorrillas. You got all the other little thought rappers out here that's coming out. You know, Nicki Minaj needs to that pink ass down. And any way that she can see where she can drop her balls and act like she that bitch, she gonna do it. And this is one of the cases, and she need to sit her ass down somewhere. I was a Nicki fan, but when she came for Cardi, I was done. Nicki had her position and was threat murder. Yes, Melissa. Facts are facts. Facts are facts.
Push that button and yeah, drop that bag. You can get all these hoes touched. Whether it's Cardi B, whether it's whoever go against the grain, go against the queen. Bitch can get up out of here. Y'all bitches breathing because I let you breathe. Y'all bitches rapping because I let you rap.
Bye.
Y'all bitches making money because I let you bitches make money. Nigga, I know how you think.
Yeah, I know how you thinking. You're fucked up. Like you're actually fucked up. Does this dude drink? Anybody know this dude? Does he drink? I'm just asking. Cause he just killing me right now.
Think you're a god. Yeah. Especially when you're on that tutu. Especially when you're on that. Who put you on that?
Not on the tutu.
Shout out to the nigga who put you on that.
Not on the tutu.
Shout out to that guy who put you on that. You sniff real good.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You know how to hide it, don't you?
What that?
Wipe your nose. You bleeding.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wipe your nose, baby. You bleeding.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, the cameras ain't on. We in the hotel, we in the bathroom.
Ooh.
You know who's bleeding though, Nikki. Here you go. That's some good dope. Where you get that dope from? New Orleans? Miami? Where you get that dope from? Yeah. But Jason, man. And you in that cell. Now, y'all all over the news, all the jails gonna know about it. Hey, you're gonna come into a lot of fights and shit. You never know what's gonna come at you. So hey man, keep your eyes open. Don't trust nobody in there. Let's take a real pop.
Yeah, you know, I'm a sucker you. I'm a sucker you. Like Sugar Lump told Keyshawn the other day, I'm a sucker you. Now you know what that tutu did, girl, that booger sugar. That booger sugar. The booger sugar.
Don't tell me what's going on. It could be a bag on you in the pen. It could be a bag on you in the pen. Richard too, like. But yeah, man, that's my take on it.
That's the one thing that if I was wearing it's the booger sugar for me. Now, that's the one thing if I was wearing mine that I would be concerned about. You know, with him in jail, which he been in jail, but the fact that all this is out at this point, you know, him supposedly, allegedly offering this so-called kingpin or whatever, I would be concerned about him in jail. If I was her, I would probably, you know, whatever lawyer I obtain or hire, I would try to get him, if she even cares about it, I would try. Well, I'm pretty sure she is, but I would try to get him somewhere in solitary confinement or out of general population or whatever, because I do believe in that jail. What do you call it? The prison or the jail justice, because it's true that if a person goes to jail or prison, and they've off somebody in particular, and what I'm saying is possible, and it has been done to whereas people will put hits out on people in jail or prison. Like you don't know, as far as that D Block guy who's in jail, that's loyal to him, that's his family member, or somebody, you know, that feels like they want to off your son because of what he allegedly did. And see, the thing about it is they're not gonna wait for no court hearing. They're not gonna wait for no guilty or not guilty to do something to him. He's probably gonna catch hell in jail, and that's facts. He's probably gonna catch hell in jail. You know, it's possible.
Fuck, man. When more information come out, you know, I'm gonna get real dark with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play with it, man. You understand? So y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all comment. Y'all let it be known, man.
All right, bye, Crazo.
Can anybody?
Right, so I think we're gonna then they'll try to check in. Absolutely. Let me see what we're gonna do next, which is probably going to be the last thing we react to today. I'm trying to decide. Now we got Kwame Brown who also reacted to this. We're probably gonna get into him this weekend. I think I want to react to at this point the guy Tales from the Pen. The one, and I'm sick of him coming on with that damn chair showing. But anyway, I think the last thing we're gonna react to today, y'all, and this is gonna be an ongoing thing because I'm pretty sure day for day, it's gonna be some new stuff coming out, some new theories, some new, whatever. So I'm probably gonna be covering this over the weekend. So we'll come back with the Kwame Brown reaction. But for now, the last thing we're gonna react to is the guy and ask questions. Yours truly, one of y'all. Can y'all put the link in the chat again for Tales from the Pen, TALES from the Pen, PEN. And this is the guy who is allegedly or was allegedly friends with the victim D Block. And he came back 7 hours ago, which was earlier today, and did a live stream. And the title of it is Fake YouTube Bloggers Blogging Like They Know the Real. Rest in peace, D Block. So let me make sure he's sped up. And we're going to listen to what he has to say. All right. And also, when I come back, either this weekend, probably this weekend, I'm going to talk about what Gabe sent me. He sent me some good stuff. He sent me some charges on the Richard guy. Thank you as questions. Y'all, please, and I think y'all have been liking. Hold on. The likes are liking. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. If you would like to support the channel, the super chat button works on this channel. The super sticker button works on this channel. This channel is monetized. Or you can send a Cash App or PayPal. Thank y'all so much for the support. And the links to the Cash App and the PayPal are linked at the top. All right. So with that being said, let's get into Tales from the Pen and what he had to say about what's going on.
Yeah. You hear me? Want to make sure. If you hype on a different one, want to make sure y'all hear me. This is going to be on my podcast, the intro. That's my focus. You know, it's like that. I got my boy Gary's verse too, man. I don't know where that shit is though. All right, so we got a couple things to talk about real quick. Man, shout out to everybody. Let me go to the we'll get back to that lane right there. But shout out to everybody in the building. Let me see if I can see see who it is. Okay. All right, bet. Let's see who's here. All right. Let me see. Rowan, Ex-Toxic, Panama Pete, salute. Mike. Mike's in the building. All right, this shit just froze. I want to make sure you guys can see me right now. Yeah, man, that was going to be the intro to podcast. You guys know I had the place out in, Cranford, New Jersey. Had it for a few weeks, you know what I mean? COVID hit, the world shut down. The dudes, the landlord ended up selling the building. So, it was just a crazy time because you guys know what was about to happen. I was about to be the first one, like, you know what I mean? With the studio. You know, you guys seen the videos and stuff. They're up. Pictures is up, man. It's terrible how that happened, but maybe we could get back to that, right? Maybe we can get back to that. I know a couple things I do want to talk about, right? You know, it's crazy that sometimes when people put these cameras on and these phones on their YouTube, and they'll say anything. Like literally, dudes will say and make up anything for clout. Dudes will make up anything for views. Dudes will sit up here and lie and make shit up. I see some of these titles on some of the YouTube videos, just period, when you go on YouTube. They'll be like, yeah, Mike Tyson caught with Justin Timberlake in a closet. Like, and it will have like 3 million views. You know what I mean? And it's annoying that, you know, when I do a positive, even, you know, switching the subject, but when I do a positive interview, you know what I mean? And it struggles to get 1,000, 2,000 interviews, views. It's weird to me. But you guys know I've been on the burn with YouTube since October. That's why I stopped actually posting videos, because me and YouTube been going through it. You know, my people know this, the subscribers, the real ones. I've been suspended from YouTube since October. I can't get anything you see on the bottom. You can't, you know, most people have the cash. You can donate to the channel and all that. You can't do none of that shit. They don't put my videos out. They don't send out my notifications. They don't do any of that. They don't push my things into the algorithm. They don't do any of that. When you got beef with YouTube, that's what they do. They try to shut you down. So going back to that video, Justice for Corey, when I had Bree Mitchell on here the other night, I need you guys at least just to spread it. Put it on YouTube. Show people, like, you got to get this message out. This monster got to go to jail. Right? Justice for Corey. Little boy, 6 years old, man. So spread that for me, guys. That's one. But two, again, you going back to these YouTube bloggers, right? These dudes will get up in here and say any fucking thing out of their mouth because it sounds good. So you guys know my boy D-Block. You know what I mean? I had did the video a few years ago. He got murdered, right? We know this. You know what I mean? I knew him inside. You know, I knew him out in the streets. We just did different things. We were on different paths. He was in one lane. I was in another. I knew if I jumped in, I know my lane, but I knew if I jumped in his lane, I know the rules, right? It's no secret. But then you got bloggers who are from out of fucking town. Or bloggers that didn't know him, and I get that because I do a lot of blogs too on, you know, when I hear about crimes on the internet. But I don't make shit up with the crime, okay, guys? Like, I don't put shit with it. I just put what's recorded on TV or something like that, right? So when you got bloggers, let me show you. When you got bloggers like this bozo right here, right? Reporting that, one, these dudes, we swear to God, they're fucking internet detectives. These dudes wanted to be police so bad. Half these YouTubers, they wanted to be police so bad. These guys, you know what I mean, really deep down wanted to be police. These guys would watch cops and root like hell for them to catch the criminals, you heard? Yeah. These guys watched the movie Heat and seen the police, you know what I mean? And seen the police get shot and cry at the time. You understand? They wanted to be police so bad. I'll be honest, if I can go back and do it all over, shit. Anyway, I would. But these dudes, and half these dudes got criminal records and shit like that, but these dudes really be online playing internet detective, man. Like, these dudes did it with the whole King Dolph shit. Like, these dudes, Yo Gotti shit, like with the brother. I mean, these internet detectives is crazy. these internet detectives is weird, and these internet detectives, it's crazy because you got to understand that the police is watching this. Especially when you title your video a certain thing, they may want little points, little pointers. They may want that. And when you internet detectives is on here fucking making shit up, when you internet dudes is on here lying, man, come on, man. So I seen this one dude, before I go any fucking further, hit the like button. You should come in and just hit the like button because you just know what the fuck I'm gonna say. And anybody come in here with that bullshit, guys, you already know. That's because I seen a lot of bullshit on my last chat. I need my sniper game. Anybody say anything crazy, snipe their goofy ass. So you got this one blogger here, right?
Oh, he's talking about the guy we listen to. You should root for the police. I like law and order in my community. He's talking about in this moment because he just showed him the guy, AK. Y'all remember the guy we listened to or reacted to at the beginning of the live stream? That's who he's referring to right now. Weird. All of this stuff is tied together, y'all. Listen.
First of all, he put this whole thing together with my boy D-Block with a beef between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. You know they had beef. And Nicki Minaj is allegedly married to somebody related to D-Block. Like, it's some shit he tried to put out there. That's one narrative. Then he tried to put another narrative that word on the street. I don't know where this goofy's from, but I can tell by the way he talks, he ain't from New York. I know that for a fact. I know he ain't from New York. I don't know. I seen a clip of this dude somebody sent me, and I wrote on his page. Because this dude is out saying that D-Block had a case and he was out. So word on the street was, what? Who the fuck?
Let's go to the market. Take a big number. See what's going on. Arrested in 2021. Express good minutes.
There we go.
Question. You was busted in 2020. You already have flyers and everything. And somehow you got out. So now I was being suspected that D-Block the snitch.
I'm not going to say the dude's name because we don't give out free promotion. We don't do that. We don't do that.
We know who it is, sir.
We don't give out free promotion. We don't do internet pimping. I do that. People talk about me. I don't talk about them. That's called internet pimping, right? We're not even going. This dude got over 200,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And he's speculating. So he's a big platform. So he is speculating and word on the street. And he went on to, this word on the street goofy shit like he's in tune. Like he's in tune with the New York streets. I'm here in New York and I'm not even in tune with the New York streets. But I know more than you do, sir. I know more than you do. And then the goofy shit. Look at this pump. Look at this lane. Look, I wrote up on his pad. You see it? Can you guys see that? I'm gonna leave it there for 1 second if you want to screenshot it. Look, you can see. Same video. Look, I wrote, you should stop spreading false narratives. He wasn't a snitch at all. He was out on bail when this happened. But anyway, keep his name out your mouth.
Hold on, let me. Hold on. Okay, what? Damn it! I gotta go back to my history. I want to find that comment and see. And see what he wrote. He is mad, and I do crazy dude. King AK-47. Let's see. And I wonder which video he got. Damn, that man got too many comments. I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna look for it while I continue to play. Let me see which one this is.
Mouth. Then he put up another video and was like, oh, dude, just telling me to stop talking about him, but I want to talk about, he was talking about me. He deleted all my messages. I wrote him a bunch of messages. He deleted them.
Damn.
Like, stop spreading false narratives like that, man, if you don't know the fucking truth. That's why every time I say it, I say allegedly. I say allegedly. I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened. It could have been over anything. It could have been over a chick. I don't know. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Darius was a pretty boy. Darius, you know what I mean? The ladies love Darius. It could have been over him smashing somebody's chick or something. Dude was scared, and I don't fucking know. They could have been doing business. I don't know about the room. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care why it happened. I don't care why it happened. He's not here anymore. And they arrested somebody allegedly for his murder. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out. We'll see who was snitching. Because there was only 2 of them, so, and they both got knocked, so, right? Remy's son was already on the island for a gun, a 40 cal. Could maybe that gun have been the murder weapon?
Oh my God. Didn't I say that, y'all? See, because if you gonna throw some shit out there, throw some shit out there that makes sense. Didn't I say that being as though it took 3 years for the cops to make this arrest, even though there was so-called footage, video footage, so-called eyewitnesses, so-called this and that and the third, why did it take them 3 years after this young man was arrested on a gun charge with a gun, right? All of a sudden now, they're charging him. I said, could it be that the gun that this fool got caught with was the M weapon? I said it.
I don't know. The police do. Police got video. Yeah. Police got video of them coming around with the Domino's or whatever, right there, the green gas station, TV, whatever, BP gas station, right? They got all of that. That ain't snitching. That's public knowledge. But for you to just be online on your big platform, bozo, running around, throwing New York dudes' names around, like you like that, you're just making up false narratives on people that you don't even know. None of these bloggers knew him. None of them. Only one. Only one other blogger actually knew him. And he was also related somehow to, you know, Darius' baby mom, Shu. He always talked about Shu. He would always tell me about Shu. He would always tell me Shu was short, but Shu would fight. He said he couldn't mess with chicks in the hood because, you know, they was afraid of her. So Hassan is related to her or something. Shout out to Jasmine, his daughter, Darius' daughter. So maybe Hassan knew him. Hassan didn't even know him, though. He just knew him through third parties. Outside Zip, nobody else should be talking about this shit. He the only other one, other than me, that actually knew him. Actually been out with him. You know what I'm saying? I know him over 20-something years. Check up on him yearly. You know what I mean? Yo, what up? Where you at? Pull up on him wherever he was.
Yearly?
Yo, I'm over here. You know what I mean? Always in pretty much in the same area. I went to Darius' crib. We went right there across the street. They got this little park. You know, that's where the pull-up game. We was doing the pull-up game. He's heavy into working out. This is my guy. I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Hung out with his brother. You know, we all met up on Rockaway Boulevard. He'll tell you. You know how his brother found me on here when I did the Darius video? He's probably in here, Mo. Shout him out. I pulled up, and he was like, from the video, he was like, yo, I remember you. You got the Never Again tattoo. Look what I got there. You see that, guys? Never Again. You see that? I got that when I first came home. His brother. Called him his brother. Whatever. He'll tell you. So, you know, we went out for drink. This is my guy. Now, listen, I'm in my 50s. I'm married. I got 3 kids. You know, my life was never his life just because I knew him. My life wasn't his life. We lived 2 different lives. That's still my boy. You got people like that, yes or no? Where you cool with them, but you know they in different lanes and you're not really doing that. I got a lot of those type people. Had a lot of those, but I always knew the rules. I could have been rich, but I knew I would have been in jail by now. You know, with certain dudes. I just didn't jump in like other people did. You know, that was their mindset. No 401k plan. No nothing for retirement. No none of that. Just go get this money. I had to think a little different. You know what I mean? This is true. So when you got this bozo over there, and I'm not going to even say his name just so that anybody can go look. He already got 200,000 subscribers. You don't fucking need any more. But when you got this bozo assuming and saying shit like, well, possible he was out. So, you know, word on the street. It ain't no word on the street where? What word? What street? What word? What street? Because, listen, man, do I put it past anybody? No. I'm saying, have I ever heard anything crazy? Never. 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 I ain't never heard a bad name about D-Block, man. Fishing. You know what I mean? I told you we met up in the...
That really don't make sense what you just said, sir. Like, honestly. I mean, I get it, that's your friend. I get it that that's your boy. I get it that y'all spent time in the pen together and things of that nature. But to say you ain't never heard nothing bad about him, that's, oh, shit. That's actually not true. I mean, we've heard things about him and we don't even know him. He was a alleged drug pen. And he got, you know, he did prison for drugs and robbery. That's bad. I mean, come on now. You gotta stay real. You gotta stay focused, and you gotta keep it real. Like, yeah, you gotta keep it real, sir. And I get it. Just say your friend wasn't perfect, just like you just said. You 50 with 3 kids and married. You knew him. You spent time in the pen for whatever. You know, you ain't put out him what you spent time in the pen for, but you decided to change your life, live a different life. Even though he chose the other route, you still was fucking with him. But don't say that you ain't never heard nothing bad. Don't do that. It's not cute.
He was still wounded. He had went gun to gun in Clinton with somebody. For those out of towners, don't mean bang bang, gun to gun. It means knife to knife. In jail, they call gun. Go get your gun. Some people actually had guns and shot. But I know several people who've been shot. Pen guns, little guns. I'm telling you. But anyway, that's another story. Shout out to my Corona Queens people. 2 of them shot, both in their legs. And my other man, shout out to GT Born, he got shot in the chest in C95. In Rikers Island. GT Born, go to Born. Shout him out. That's my boy. Also my boy. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't even understand what I'm saying. Well, he got shot in 1990 in his chest on Rikers Island, C95, coming out the church, no less. Lord, coming out the church, stepped out the church and got shot on Rikers Island. Facts. But anyway, so when somebody say go get your gun, it means their knife. Darius had he had like it was still like wounds here, and he got stabbed in his hand too. So his hand was a little messed up. You know what I'm saying? At that time, because it was fresh. You know, gradually he got his shit back, but in the beginning, he got stabbed. A kid, Kenneth Berry, something like that, whatever. Like a blood kid, or something like that. They went gun to gun up on the hill, both stabbed each other, whatever happened. I don't know. I know more details, but it is what it is. So Darius was always a gully motherfucker. Me and him took charges together, no, you know what I mean? Worked around it. Like there was no Darius.
You just said y'all gully, but you said a minute ago it wasn't that bad about it. Come on now.
But man, come on, man. These dudes running around, and then what happens is when you put a narrative out there, like, oh, word on the street is that he was out and he had a case, so he must have been. There's no word on the street, fucking clown. There's no word on the street, bozo. There's no word on the street, none of that.
Wow.
There's no word on the street about any of that. I never heard it. Am I in the loop like that? No, obviously I'm not. I'm a family man. I'm out that life. I'm not in the streets at all. I don't know none of these things. But I know my boy. All right, and I know other people who were around him. Okay? He was out on bail. That seemed to be a story with that. Darius was out on bail. Big money bail too. Not know what I mean? He was out on bail. That's it. He was out on bail and got murdered. What does that have to do with anything? Again, everybody's just making shit up online. And then what happens is when you start spreading those kind of false fucking narratives on people, then you got people in the comments, oh, snitches, yeah, they get stitches and all this other goofy. Shut the fuck up. Listen, man, unless you got that paperwork, shut the fuck up. Nobody's ever said anything like that. You out of town bozos coming into this New York blog life like you like that. Shut the fuck up. Dude actually has a nerve, and then he started calling out, like, he made up whole scenarios between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. I mean, like, what? What? All for views, guys. Oh, so he could, get his clout up on YouTube. Like my thing is, if you're gonna report some shit, report something that you could say, you know what, I got this from Channel 5 News, I got this from the Daily News, whatever. Even all that's bullshit, but you can say allegedly, like the news is reporting murder for hire. I don't know that. The news makes shit up all the time. The news lies all the time, guys. So I don't know. But for them to even be saying that and putting that narrative out there, somebody's definitely telling. That's all gonna come out, and that's, you know, somebody's telling in that circle. For them to know it was a murder for hire, they already know everything. Now again, this kid was already on Rikers Island for a 40 cal gun. You know, there's a lot of rumors in the street about this kid. It's not for me to put him out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. He had a 40 cal gun. Could that have possibly been the murder weapon? And then they linked it back to him. And then, you know what I mean? Maybe he was the one. Maybe he's the one that, you know, when they pressed him, hey, what's up with this gun? And he said, nah, my friend such and such gave it to me. And maybe that's why both of them are locked up. How about that? How about that? That seemed like a more logical, you know what I mean? That seemed more logical. Maybe that happened, right? What I'm saying is you don't know. But to put narratives out there like, come on, man. You don't know. But to make it like, yeah, this guy and snitches get stitches and shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Fucking clown. You ain't even know my son would have smacked the shit out of you. That's why you deleting all my messages, bozo.
Wow.
D-Block would have smacked the shit out you. Are you stupid?
They got beat.
Yeah. My boy would have smacked the shit out this dude. Anybody in the comments ever snitched? Kai, what's up? Ellie Wright, facts. Daniel, I trust no one, but Fred is a different animal. I appreciate you. It wasn't me. Daniel, Ex-Toxic, Bobby, Harlan, Notorious, salute. Streets love no fucking body. Facts. Some people will do anything for views. Facts, Bobby. Panama. That's why I left the Supermax. I stayed out 35 years. Okay, so shout out to Panama. You've been out here all this time doing the right thing, but you understand what I'm saying. These dudes be online just be freestyling, bro. You can't put a label on nobody like that. Especially somebody who is loved in these streets.
So apparently his whole thing is he's upset because the dude labeled the D-Block, the victim, as a snitch. Well, I mean, he's not the only one saying that the dude could have been snitching. He's not the only one. Maybe, you know, he hadn't seen the other content, or he just wanted to go at this dude because of his following. I don't know. But he's definitely not the only one saying that the guy could have been a snitch. But apparently that's why his panties are in the wad, because he don't want his friend pinged as a snitch.
Let's get this straight. You know, I had somebody ask me, because the kid Zip, shout out to Zip. The kid Zip said, you know, a lot of people is putting justice for Darius, and he feel like that's a rat shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it no kind of way, because you ain't never heard me say justice for Darius. You ain't never heard Fred White say justice for Darius. Right? Understand that, you know, outside his immediate family, understand this. You ain't never heard Fred say justice for Darius. It is what it is. You hear me say rest in peace to Darius, rest in peace, because like him, I knew him, and I know what justice he would want. You know what I'm saying? So that's more of his point, what he was trying to get across. You guys just slow sometimes, you know what I mean? You got to read between the lines of what he was saying. He wasn't saying he didn't want to get justice for, you know what I mean? He's just saying that if it was D-Block himself, he's not gonna, you know, he wasn't gonna call the police if he knew who did it. That's all I'm saying. I'm throwing that out there. That's it. So I kind of agree with him with like that, Darius, you know what I mean? Outside the immediate family, Darius wouldn't have want that. D-Block wouldn't have want that.
Oh, well.
Darius to me, you know what I'm saying? Block to the others. I knew Darius. You know what I mean? These guys knew D-Block. You understand what I'm saying? These guys knew Block. I knew Darius.
You knew D-Block too. You met him in prison.
You know, but rest in peace to Darius, man. You know, we'll see what comes of it. You know, I don't, you know, again, even Remy Ma, you know, she's going through it. I know people been killing her online. People have been destroying her. But you know, sometimes kids make their own choices and decisions, man. I know. You know, I did. We all did. People killed my mom too. My mom tried, but I mean, there was only so much she could do. You know, when you reach a certain age, you can't control him. The kid was 20, whatever he was, or he was 18, 19 at the time. So I get it, but
Come on.
you know, we all make our mistakes, guys. You know, hit the like button too, because that's what helps me grow, guys. Or hit the like button, please. You know what I mean? I feel bad for Remy. You know, Remy ain't sleeping. Our son, the baby boy's in prison for murder right now, and you know, who knows? You know, they'll beat it or whatever, because you know they're gonna hire good lawyers. So I don't know who's who, who's what. But usually on an investigation like that, when it takes years and they built the case but in other words, they're not working on this case, them same detectives, for 3 years. They'll work on it for, like you see the first 48, they'll work on it for a couple of days, get the next homicide. It'll go, but it won't, they'll still go back, but then they get another homicide. You know what I mean? But for it to be 3 years later, it means somebody definitely got caught for something else and say, hey, I know about this. And dude was already on the island. They said he got caught with a 40. I don't know what kind, you know, I don't know, you know, could that have been a murder? I don't know. But for them to have it 3 years later, you see cold case and all of that, somebody done came out and told. Somebody was facing a 10-year stretch, or somebody was probably facing some goofy shit, a year, 2 years. I can't do that. I know something about a homicide, but I need.
Hold on 1 minute, y'all.
To talk to the DA, and I need them to make this charge I have right here disappear, and we can talk a homicide. And sometimes, we get that a lot. We get a lot of different homicides. No, this one's gonna make the papers. What? They call the DA. The DA comes in the room, sits down. They want immunity for the case, so they don't talk. I mean, you watch First 48, man. This ain't nothing new. The streets is a fucking myth. All you gangsters out there, all you trigger pullers, like. Man, I'm telling you, even in jail, man, out of every 10 gang members, there's like 2 that are real, man. That the rest are just fucking followers and suckers and never been through shit. And you know what I mean? As soon as them bright lights come on, guys, dudes start telling. So 3 years later, it's telling me that something very pertinent came up. Could that have been the gun? No. Somebody definitely snitching. The fact. Who though? It's only 2 of them. Not only was it just 2 of them, they know, the police know it, you know, I mean, they're putting it out there. Again, it's on all the broadcasts, murder for hire. I don't know if that's true. One person made it, and maybe the rest of the news outlets ran with it, because that's what they do, and it was never true in the first place. I don't know. But for them to put that narrative out there, where there's smoke, there's fire, guys.
Absolutely.
So if that was the case, and it is a murder for hire, this was my only question, though. If it was a murder for hire and 2 people got knocked for it, the 2 shooters, there should be another 3rd one getting arrested, or maybe that person is the rat. Maybe that person is the rat. He got caught up in something. He's facing 15 years, and he said, man, fuck it. I don't know. I don't know. But if they say it is a murder for hire, that means somebody else should have been arrested, right? It should have been 3 people. So
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you know for facts it's a murder for hire, well, the thing about it is this. It makes sense that if the police know it's an actual murder for hire, right, then, like he said, it should be the 2 people that did it and the person that hired them. But how the police work, and I don't know everything, you know, the ins and outs or whatever, how police work. I just know about what I've seen and watched and witnessed over the years. A lot of times, they may know it's a murder for hire, right? got maybe a little evidence or a little, whatever knowledge of it being a murder for hire. But what they will do is, and I know y'all know because y'all watch crime shows and things of that nature like me. But a lot of crime I speak about, and a lot of procedures that I speak about as far as the law and the police and DAs and the courts, is a lot of times, hey Sonya, good to see you, baby. They will bring in the two people that they can prove did it, aka Jason and Richard, to get them to snitch or to turn state evidence on the person that actually paid them. Because it could be that they got the evidence on Jason and Richard, right? But not so much on the person that hired them. So they're going to bring in and they're going to charge and they're going to arrest and they're going to lock up Jason and Richard, who they can prove did it, to get them to snitch on the person that paid them. That's how the police work. So even though it should be a third person arrested, and just because that third person is not arrested with them, don't mean that they won't get that third person. What they're banking on, to be honest, is for one of them to talk. Yeah.
That's why I don't know if it was a murder for hire. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is a murder for hire. I hired two people. Both of those two people are arrested. And they know it was a murder for hire, so why ain't I arrested? Right, you see what I'm saying? Because the news just be making shit up, maybe, because there's supposed to be 3 arrests then, not 2. Unless, like, this is scenarios, right? I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I do know that you putting false narratives out there, and then here's the thing, other people ran with that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, other people started to run with that narrative. Mm-hmm. Let me show you another one.
Uh-oh.
You guys know Al Prophet, right?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't know him.
Al Prophet, almost, 600,000 subscribers.
Let me look him up.
600,000 subscribers. He probably watched that other video of what dude was saying. My sister. He was watching the video that dude was saying, and he was pretty much trying to say, that these guys are saying. Look.
Clearly, after an extensive investigation.
You talk about that way.
There's not that many murders in New York, so they'd be investigating them things years later. So Remy Ma's son and his buddy charged of first-degree murder for hire. Now this guy D-Block, and D-Block was apparently known outside Campbell when it happens. That there was some murders this weekend. Rest in peace, D-Block. I don't know if you know him through somebody else, just an acquaintance. I found. Well, I used to watch this YouTuber, Tales from the Pen. This white guy named Fred. This guy, Darius Gilbo, was a cellmate at one time. Ex-con from Queens, condemned. So naturally, it's just, my nature. Damn. So it was one of my boys, So 148th in the street and Rockaway Boulevard. There's a link below you to watch him talk about Darius Gilbo and cellmate. Cellmate aka D-Black, but what about Remy?
That guy has 600,000. You heard me shout out Fred White. You saw him. That dude has 600,000 subscribers. He's well known. He heard the other kid's video that I'm telling you about. You understand? That's how that shit starts to spread. Mm-hmm. These dudes start making fake shit up, bro. Mm-hmm. I wrote on his shit too. There's no, unless you got paperwork, don't start assuming because my boy was out on a case, automatically he was snitching. It's called bail, you fucking idiots. It's called bail, stupid. A lot of money bail, stupid. That's what it's called. And a good lawyer, stupid. Fuck out of here. These dudes just be making shit up. And it's annoying because I know for a fact he would never say no crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? To D-Block. Like if D-Block was here, you would never say no shit like that. My son would have punched you right in your fucking face. Facts. Facts. Just these comments. I'm not here for the trolls, but I love to see the good convo. Shout out to Samantha. Yeah, Rowan, just start smashing these idiots. Thank you to my moderators, because some of these idiots, they just say ridiculous shit.
Thank you, ask questions.
They just say ridiculous shit, like these fucking YouTubers who ain't even know my boy at all. They don't even know what the fuck he looks like, but a picture. You heard? Fucking weirdos. Spreading false narratives on my boy. I'm telling you, goddamn it, he would have. Man, shut the fuck up.
Oh Lord.
Let him rest in peace, man. Leave his family alone. Now you're doing that bullshit. That's another thing. You know what I mean? When you start putting false narratives out there about a city and not people that you have no clue about, they got family.
Mm-hmm.
They got family.
True.
And you got big platforms. You know, they got family out here.
Absolutely.
How you think they feel? Now this shit is all coming back up now. How do you think they feel when you spreading false narratives like that, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how dudes get smacked around on video, on tape. That's how they get smacked up.
That's when you want to roll up on the beach. Yeah. That's when you want to roll up on the beach, whether your family member is, unalived, or if they're involved in the unalived. People need to stop running their motherfucking mouths. See, it's just ridiculous what people will come out here on social media and say and do and things of that nature. Like, that's why a lot of platforms don't have integrity. They don't, people look at their channel as a shit show and a clown show. And maybe some people look at my platforms as that, but I know one thing, I ain't finna come out here and just say no any motherfucking thing. I'm not finna come out here and just lie on motherfuckers just cause I don't like them. I'm not finna come out here and lie on motherfuckers' family members just because I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're going through things, especially when see, people don't give a fuck. Like when a motherfucker don't give a fuck about themselves or give a fuck about their lives or give a fuck about what's going on in their life, and all they got is YouTube to stand on to be somebody, because in real life they ain't shit. They don't give a fuck about coming out here and just stomping on people's emotions and what they're going through when they're going through it. They don't give a fuck. I will be that bitch to admit that at some point in time since I've been on this YouTube that I engaged in that type of low down scoundrel ass shit. I did that shit years ago. I engaged. I was a new on YouTube. All I know, I was in motherfucking fight mode, bitch. I was in motherfucking fight mode. And bitches was out here lying on my motherfucking deceased brother, and I ain't give a fuck. I did. But see, the thing about life is this: when you go low and you go to the gutter, when you engage with hood rat bitches that ain't got shit, ain't gonna be shit, ain't gonna never be shit, and you engage in that shit, when you know better, you do better. And the thing about it is, everybody fuck up, everybody make mistakes, but when you learn from those mistakes, that's one of the best things you can do. When you learn from at a moment in time, in a moment in your life when you decide to go low, and then you learn from that shit and decide that you are gonna do better. That's a glorious thing. But the thing about it is, even when you decide to let shit go, you know what I'm saying, leave it alone, let it go. You pray about it, you ask for forgiveness from the Lord, you ask for forgiveness from people, and the people that you hurt with your words, because that's what it was, words. But those words hurt, right? So you learn from that shit. Like you learn from it and you vow. You make a vow to never do that shit again, and you stick to that shit. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from your fuck ups. You have to. And you got motherfuckers out here don't even think that what they're doing is wrong. They don't even see the gutterness and the nastiness and the evilness in what they're doing, and they continue to do it year after fucking year after fucking year after fucking year. Don't ever get tired of it. Don't learn from it. Just continue to do it over and over and over again. That's a insane bitch. That's an evil bitch. That's a bitch that's so miserable in real life that she wants to make everybody else miserable. That's why you have to stay covered, and you have to pray, and you have to learn how not to let words affect you. You have to learn how not to let the lies affect you. Motherfuckers around here, calling mother. Ooh, I can go into so much, y'all, but I just had a moment. I'm sorry. I just had a moment. And then for bitches to lie and say what they're doing is justified because you did this and you did that, bitch. Then somebody start calling, you know, start calling funeral homes and morgues and shit on your motherfucking family members. Then all of a sudden you the fucking victim. But thank God that I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God, and I know that all I have to do is be still. Because I ain't finna turn around and do the same shit on motherfuckers that come out here and speak on my dead loved ones, and then all of a sudden they dealing with the same thing. I ain't going low. I ain't doing it. I refuse. I wouldn't give a fuck if motherfuckers came out here and told lie after lie, which they have, lie after motherfucking lie. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't give a fuck. I ain't doing it. I gotta live with me every day. And I gotta live with me, and I gotta live with the promise that I made to God, the promise I made to myself, and the promise I made to my son. I ain't doing it. I'm gonna let y'all have that shit. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. I'm sorry. I flipped out for a minute. I apologize. Huh?
I just sent you more breaking news.
Okay, I'm finna look at it right now. Oh, y'all was commenting. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You better know it, ask questions. You better know it, girl. You already know mine is definitely the push, baby. I have pushed that button and moved the fuck on. But I feel what this dude talking about. I honestly do.
Beat up, run down on. You know what I mean? You talking shit about shit that you don't fucking know nothing about at all. Zero. Nothing. And it's not even that you're reporting. I can respect if you're reporting where you can use a reference. Like, I got this from dailynews.com. I got this from the Post. I got this from the Times. This is what they said. Not saying it's true, but this is what they said. That's how you're supposed to do it. But,
Trey, I thought I asked you not to bother me no more.
And shit pops up. You know what? Back then, say it looked like he had moved in with his girlfriend and stuff.
Wow. We ain't even gonna realize you gotta stop moving in with these women, because as soon as they get mad or you do some dumb shit, they gonna toss your ass out. Then you all in another state.
Well,
like, what the fuck?
This is first time moving in with a girl, ain't it?
I mean, you know what? We're gonna talk about it in a few minutes. In fact, I gotta get through this right here because it's time to go on the other channel with the bullshit. I see you all about the bullshit today.
YouTube shit. This is T-Sector News.
It really is. We ain't in the T-Sector though. We over in the courts.
He had already got demonetized too. We ain't break that news when he got demonetized. That boy going through.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
He posted about 3 weeks ago he was done with YouTube because he got demonetized.
Oh wow. No, Dave, you ain't gotta put on no helmet and fighting pants, Dave. I ain't fighting nobody. I just had to vent a little bit. That's it, gangster. That's it. I just had to vent. Trey and Truth, y'all keep leaving them with cliffhangers. I promise you we're gonna talk about it on the T channel. Trey need to stop. He distracted me. He is taking me off my square. I gotta get through this dude here so we can go on over to the T channel.
Let me see if I can find for you.
What you say?
Let me see if I can find the other picture where he announced that he was demonetized.
Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go.
Nowhere in no narratives and anything ever has that been a narrative that my boy was out for other reasons other than bail. That's what I got a problem with. You crossing the line now, man. You making shit up, man. You making shit up. You know, and when you start making shit up, people get hurt where I'm from. I don't know where dude is from, but I can tell he ain't from New York. I can definitely tell you that. But I can tell you is that false narratives where I'm from. Come on, man. You know the murder rate here, man. Stop being stupid. These dudes be stupid, act like they don't know the murder rate here. Fucking idiots. Yeah, you guys know I get a little emotional because I just, you know what I mean? When people just start making shit up. Oh, he was out when he died and he had just caught a case the year before. So 2 and 2 equals, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shout out to New York, Kerry. Shout out to Jordan. 420, salute. People talk out their ass. That's the problem, talking about things they know nothing about. That's a fact, Notorious. IDC, shout it out. Facts, Matt Dawn. But that's the thing. Hey, come with paperwork, that's the thing. You know, it is what it is. But you can't make a narrative up from another state that you ain't even from. You ain't even from. Oh, he was out, so that means automatically he must be a rat. Where they do that at? Where they just throw labels around like that? Where they do that at? I'm telling you, where I'm from, man, a rumor will get you fucking fucked up. You guys know, I ruined the dude's fucking face for a fucking rumor. A couple times. Yeah. Right. Facts. Arnold Rojas, that's his name. I tore his ass up because dudes told me he was scheming on my shoes. Do I know it's true? No. Yo, he was scheming on your shoes. What? He had left the house. That's what happened. He had left the house. Like when I first got there, you know what I mean? He was there, whatever. You know what I mean? He was one of the Spanish dudes running the house, whatever. After like a few days, he left. He went to the Bing. He had Bing time.
Come on now with the stories. I don't want to hear all that shit.
He was scheming on your shoes. I had them Bobby Brown. Yeah, but he was that about tape. Doc Martens had just came out. Doc Martens was the shit. I had Doc Martens shoes on, you know what I'm saying? And he you know, yo, he was scheming on your shoes. Do I know it's true? No. But I'm like, all right, when I see him, it's on. It's popping.
Oh,
but he was gone. He was in the Bing. I didn't think I would ever see him again. He came back. Man, like 60 days into this time, they brought him back to the house. So, you know what I mean? I washed his ass up. I C-95, I cut him. That's what I did. I ain't, you know, I washed him, but I cut him. Do I even know it was true? No. You know what I'm saying? So I know, I lived it. I know. That's just one. You know what I mean? Another time I ruined another dude's face that a lot of people know. You know what I mean? My man said he see him in the barbershop and his face is fucked up. You know what I mean? I did that. I did that because, you know, dudes came to me and said, yo, he was, you know, my boy threw 2 people in the bathroom.
Oh, Lord.
Dude told my boys, Sonny, yo, go get your gun.
Oh, you a whole dude right here slashing. That's what bitches do. I thought that's what bitches do, slash up motherfuckers' faces. You. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. I can't.
Sonny was like, what? He went and really got his knife. And when he ran up on him, he threw 2 people in the bathroom, closed the door, stabbed one of them. The other one ran out, but my boy ended up getting knocked. Him and the kid China. The kid name was China. We used to call him Don Q. I think he's from Harlem. He's from Harlem or the Bronx, Don Q. Then they started calling him China. And then whatever. I was with him on the island. I know my, you know what I mean? Him and Sonny, whatever happened, I'm not saying he's a sucker. He ain't tell. You know what I'm saying? So anybody know Don Q, aka China, from Harlem?
I guess so, Gabe. I guess so.
But me and him, you know, again, so my man stayed at the box. His man ran out the bathroom. His man. So my boy and the kid, you know, I knew him as Don Q. He was on the island back in the day. Him and them 2 went to the box. So by the time it got back to me, the dudes was like, yo, they tried to jump your man. That was never the case, though. That was never the case. My boy threw both of them in the bathroom and went at him. Son ran out. That's what, you know, that's, I ain't know that, though. But dudes was running to me.
Okay, he going out the ring. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the rest of this. And if he, you know, talks more about, you know, the whole D-Block situation, and I deem it necessary to listen to, I'll bring it to y'all this weekend. If not, we're going to move on. I can't do the whole rundown of the street cred resume. Shout out to Gabe. But we're done. It's 4 o'clock. I've already changed the time over there on the T channel. And in order for me to go ahead and do this live today, I got to go. I so appreciate y'all supporting this live stream. I do. Thank y'all so much for supporting. We've been on here almost 4 hours because I wanted to, I wanted y'all to listen to their content. So, like I say, I know I'm working on for Monday. I said it at the beginning. I say it again. I want to do an extensive live on the history. And when I say the history, I want to go back into Remy Ma's arrest and what happened with that when she went to prison. I also want to get into the whole Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma beef because that seems to be a factor in this. I also want to get into the whole Remy Ma and Papoose separation. And I keep thinking it's something else. I got it written down in my office, but I'm not in my office right now. So, but whatever that fourth thing is, because I know it's something else. I can't think of it right now. We're gonna get into that on Monday. But if I come on this weekend, on this Crime and Justice channel, which I probably will. Like I say, I need to start coming on this channel more often because, not for one, it's monetized, and for two, I've been away from it for too long, and I wanna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably come this weekend. Maybe I don't know yet, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna definitely try. If I don't, we will definitely be back here on Monday. Okay. With that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all supporting this channel. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful rest of your day. I will see y'all over on the T channel in about 10 minutes. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I do. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, if you're catching the replay, for those that catches the replay, please hit the like button. Please let me know what you think about the live stream down in the comment section. You can also, after the live is over, hit the special, what is it, super thanks to support the channel. You can hit me up on my Cash App, my PayPal, whatever. It doesn't matter. And yeah, support the channel. With that being said, y'all, we're going to get out of here until this weekend or Monday for sure. True Citizens Stay Gang, stand up, and we out. Thank you for joining, Trey.
Whole team, shiny stars, big deal. Get a lot of hate, stay gang, innocent.